Easy access to I-277 for quick in and out. Well lit for your comfort and safety. Don't waste time circling uptown Charlotte for inconvenient Panthers parking. Score your parking at LegacyUnionCharlotte.com and click on parking. That's LegacyUnionCharlotte.com.
If you want wellness wherever, that's delivered with great webside manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Make every day game day with the Carolina Panthers Podcast Network. Immerse yourself in the team's history.
It was the cardiac cats. You could not leave the room because so many different things can happen.
Catch the latest press conferences.
That's a good question. I didn't see that one coming.
And hear exclusive conversations with Panthers legends.
Anish Shroff here with Julius Peppers.
Tune in now on the iHeartRadio app, Panthers.com and Team app, Apple Podcast, or Spotify.
Want a salad that's healthy and delicious? Grab a pack of Alfresco fully cooked chicken sausage. Add your favorite greens, a few veggies, top it off with a light dressing, and presto, you've got a healthy meal that tastes like a cheat day. Presto, Alfresco. Want a healthy weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural chicken sausage. Then add pre-cut broccoli, your favorite pasta, and presto, you've got delicious chicken broccoli ziti in 15 minutes flat. It's as easy as presto, Alfresco.
From the Fox Traffic Center, here's a Panthers game day traffic update.
Traffic around Bank of America Stadium is tightening fast as we head into the final moments before kickoff. Uptown is crawling near Moorhead Mint and Stonewall, and the ongoing closures on Mint between Moorhead and First, plus shutdowns along Brooklyn Village Avenue and Graham, are forcing drivers through packed detours. I-77 and I-277 are both running heavy, with fans making their final approach. Expect slow movement all around the stadium as the game gets underway. I'm Miss TLC.
Countdown to kickoff, exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Anish Shroff, the birthday boy Jake Delhomme on the 22nd anniversary of X-Clown and Luke Kuechly with you. It is Keys to the Game, brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do, Jake? I was down on the field a little while ago. There were some raindrops. We haven't gotten the downpour that was in the forecast, but if weather is a factor, you get the sense running the football will be of paramount importance for the Panthers.
Listen, I think if weather's a factor, if it isn't the factor, I still think we got to run the football. I'm old school mindset when it comes to that, and that's our best chance, in my opinion. I think we have to somehow establish the run game. We haven't seen that for a while, but with Robert Hunt back, a healthy dose of backs, I see Rico running it well, but, man, I'm telling you, I've just been having this feeling. I think it's a Chuba Hubbard kind of day. I think it's just a ground and pound, nasty type of football day. That's what we need today to win.
Luke, defensively, the Panthers go up against the NFL's #1 offense. What are the big keys?
Well, I think this team lives in the explosive plays. They get a lot of it out of the passing game. So can we limit the explosives in the passing game and say, hey, it's okay, we need to control the run game with 7-man boxes and in play split safety defenses just so we can protect against that pass. If we're able to do that, we limit the explosives in the passing game. Can we win on first and second down? This passing offensive line, they don't pass protect great in true traditional drop back passing games. So if we can get them in the 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6 by winning on first and second down, we give ourselves a chance to get after Matthew Stafford and that offensive line.
Jake, there is one giant X factor, and we can feel it already. It's the crowd.
It's unbelievable. You know, Steve Smith came out to kind of fire up the crowd. He only said a few words, and this crowd went absolutely berserk. I looked at Luke. I had chill bumps all over my arm. He felt the same way. This is what it's about, man. I've been lucky enough to play in this stadium in big games in December and some in January when we played in the playoffs. There's nothing like it, man. This is a very underrated fan support that you have here, and it's very, very loud.
Luke, you getting flashbacks to the last home game, 2015 NFC Championship?
It's unbelievable. And yeah, I mean, the crowd and the energy and the time of year, and it's a beautiful day for football, and it's exciting. This is why you play football. And you look down on the field right now, they have the wild card emblem painted on the field, and for the last however many years, we're used to seeing the emblem painted on somebody else's field, but this year it's on our field and the fans are excited. I can't wait for the game.
It's a playoff city. Once again, it's a playoff state, and it's a playoff region that covers 2 states. The Carolina Panthers about to kick off here in the postseason. Wild card weekend in Charlotte coming your way from Bank of America Stadium.
FanDuel is turning on playoff mode. That's right. All customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. More boosts means more ways to level up your bets on the biggest weekend of the year. So visit FanDuel and grab your profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
For so many families, football is a tradition they cherish. But the number of children in foster care across the Carolinas is at an all-time high, and the need continues to rise. Thompson's foster care program has expanded in response, but now more than ever, we need foster parents to help us. We're here to let you know that you can become a foster parent, and we'll support you as you make a difference. Give a child a chance to join your family traditions. Visit thompsoncff.org to learn more.
Welcome to more. Green flag is in the air. More action. More awesome. More smoke. More sizzle. More soar. More roar. More friends. More family. Welcome to the one place where no matter who you are, you'll leave with something you'll never forget. Welcome to NASCAR.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Steve Smith!
This Panthers moment is brought to you by Bojangles.
January 10th, 2004. The Panthers defeat the Rams in St. Louis 29-23 in double overtime in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. It gives them their second trip to the NFC Championship game in team history.
Blitz again coming. Delhomme pumps. He's got time. Throws downfield. Smith at the 45 to the 40. Breaks free. It's 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Woo! Touchdown, Steve Smith. 69 yards. And we are going to the NFC Championship game.
Jake Delhomme's 69-yard touchdown pass to Steve Smith on the first play of the second overtime sealed the victory. It was the 6th longest game in NFL history.
This Panthers moment has been brought to you by Bojangles. A Bojangles family meal gives you more for your money. It's Bo time.
Down the left side for Lee Gett, makes the catch. Touchdown, Carolina. Catapults into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Rico Dowdle.
Kickoff of today's wild card playoff game between the Panthers and Rams is only minutes away. Stay tuned. The Carolina Panthers countdown to kickoff, presented by Bojangles, will continue after this.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. With a legacy of treating customers like family and giving back to our communities, Belk is so much more than just a department store. Score game day gear from over 100 teams. Shop brands like Adidas, Nike, and Under Armour. And bring home the win with big deals and exclusive coupons. Shop Belk in-store at Belk.com and on the Belk app. Belk. In the game since 1888.
If you want wellness wherever that's delivered with great webside manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Game days in Charlotte take a strong team behind the scenes. Best Crowd Management proudly supports events at Bank of America Stadium, delivering professional event operations for Carolina Panthers games and more. With over 25,000 team members operating in 36 markets nationwide, Best partners across every major sports league to help deliver well-managed, high-energy game day experiences. Best brings preparation, professionalism, and local pride to every event. Learn more at best.garda.com.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
This is Bryce Young. Stay tuned. The game is next on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by your Honda dealers of the Carolinas. Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work. Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? NASCAR. For all the latest insights and storylines. And to find out when and where to watch, visit NASCAR.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panthers football is brought to you locally in Charlotte by Mount Olive, the official pickle of the Carolina Panthers. Atrium Health. At Atrium Health, we do more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of your Carolina Panthers. Clutch Kitchen and Poorhouse, partner restaurant of the Carolina Panthers. 99.7 The Fox is the proud home of the Carolina Panthers and the greatest music ever recorded. 99.7 The Fox.
This is the National Football League, and these are the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina!
And now, along with Jim Szoke, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, and Sharon Thorsland, here's the play-by-play voice of the Carolina Panthers, Anish Shroff.
Wild card weekend and playoff football in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Bank of America Stadium sounds like the liberation of Paris. This crowd right now has this intoxicating, narcotic blend of belief, hope, energy, faith, and most of all, exuberance. The Carolina Panthers in the playoffs for the first time since 2017. It is their first home playoff game in a decade. The captains make the slow walk to midfield. J.J. Jansen, Derek Brown, J.C. Horn today is the fourth captain, and the quarterback, Bryce Young. They exchange pleasantries with their Rams counterparts, and we get ready to hear the coin toss from head referee, Cleet Blakeman.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to game day, and congratulations on making this year's playoffs. Today's coin, the NFL shields heads, the T-side is tails. NFL shield heads, T-side is tails. Los Angeles, you're the visiting team. It is your choice. Heads. Heads is the call. It is heads. Win the toss. Defer. You want the ball? Which way you want to kick? Flip around this way. Los Angeles wins the toss. Election defer. Their choice in the second half. Carolina will receive. Good luck.
Please welcome Panthers legend, Cam Newton. Sound the drum.
Superman returns and so does playoff football. Cam Newton sounds the drums, and he unleashed a sonic blast. Sharon Thorsland down on the field. This place has turned into a roaring riot. Quite the uproar, Sharon.
It is absolutely amazing. Ashawn Robinson gathered up all the guys right after they warmed up earlier. He told them, this is what we have been playing for. He said, embrace the opportunity. Give it everything you've got. This fans, this whole environment, everything is absolutely amazing right now. Dave Canales told his team, no, don't lose your focus. He said, you want to soak in the atmosphere. You want to use it to your advantage. Use all that energy, but you got to go about the basics. He said, football this year is tackling, it's blocking, it's about being efficient. We have to be at our best if we want to go out and win this one. So everybody is so ready for it down here. These guys are jacked up here on the sidelines. Let's go play some football, Anish.
There's a 15-mile-per-hour wind. It knocked the ball off the tee. Now Ethan Evans delivers a short kick, fielded at the 15 by Etienne. Takes it across the 30, near side 35, and he trips up at the 37-yard line. Starting lineups brought to you by Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work. The offensive line for the Panthers, it is their best five on paper, playing and starting together for the first time. Robert Hunt back at right guard, the 6'6", 340-pound Colossus. He has not played since week 2. He has been out with a torn bicep. He anchors the interior of that offensive line. Bryce Young under center with Rico Dowdle, 1,000-yard rusher, as the single setback. First down and 10 from the 36-yard line. The Panthers work right to left. Jalen Coker, the motion man. The snap, the handoff to Dowdle, tripped up over the right side for a gain of only a yard. Second down and 9. Panthers come out with the black tops, the black pants, the silver helmets, the Rams in the road whites, blue pants, and the blue and yellow helmet. Young with the long sleeves on today. First career playoff start for Bryce. 3,000 yards passing in the regular season and a career-high 23 touchdowns. Young is in the gun. Panthers come out in a 3-wide look. And now Tommy Tremble, the tight end, with a slight motion. Young, the shotgun snap. Time in the pocket. Throws for Leggett. It is incomplete. Wanted Xavier Leggett near midfield. Kobe Durant in coverage. It is third down and 9. 14-14 flashing on the clock. First quarter. First playoff game for the Panthers in 8 seasons. And the crowd watched the replay. They wanted a flag. They're going to want the flag quite a bit today.
Yeah, especially how last week went. It was just a simple 2-level concept. A guy in the flat, Leggett on the curl. The curl, he was open. It looked like him and Bryce might have just been off a little bit. The ball is a little bit more inside, and Leggett ran his route a little bit more outside, a little bit off on that first play there.
A 3-receiver look to the left. Young is in the shotgun. Rams bring pressure. Young checks down. Leggett makes the catch, nearly slips, gets across the 40, fighting forward for yardage, and he's going to be stopped at the 45-yard line. Luke is saying, go for it. It's 4th and a yard.
You know what? I think we're considering it. It looks like we're going for it. Listen, this is house money, man. We're playing with house money. I have been focused in on Robert Hunt 3 plays in a row. I wanted to see him. He's done a great job on all 3 plays in a row. Leggett, he tripped right when he caught the pass, got up and fought for one. This is a statement. If we're going to make a statement, why not do it now? Let's do it.
The Panthers in the Week 13 win against LA, 3 for 3 on 4th down. They come out in an offset eye. Hubbard is the deep back. Young under center. The snap to fake to Chuba. Bryce backpedaling. Chased by Young. Rolling to his right. Throws. It's broken up. Intended for James Mitchell. Quentin Lake activated off the IR. Gets the PBU. And the Rams will take over at the Panther 45-yard line.
Yeah, listen, we can question all we want. We tried to do this roll pass, right? And the Rams had it covered. It's easy to second guess. It's been hard pressed for me not to line up and run it. I'm sorry. That's just me. I just think we can lean on this front. I believe in that, but it is what it is. Now defense, we put them in a bind. They're going to have to step up.
The Rams, the number 1 offense in the NFL, the number 1 scoring offense, more than 30 points per game, and an MVP quarterback in Matthew Stafford, who takes a shotgun snap. Time in the pocket. Stafford with all day. Fires over the middle. He's got Puka Nacua, who makes the catch and gets a first down at the 29 of Carolina. It's a gain of 16 on the play for Nakua, who led the NFL in receptions and was second in receiving yards. Both Stafford and Nakua, first team All-Pros, announced earlier today.
Yeah, trying to get some deep concepts to Puka Nakua and Devontae Adams right off the jump down the field. Just too much time in the pocket. Puka was able to uncover across the field. Got to do a better job in the pass rush game.
It's a heavy set out of the gun. The handoff is to Kyron Williams. Snakes up the middle and fights his way inside the 25-yard line to the 24. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. 12.5 to play. Opening quarter. No score. Carolina went forward on 4th and 1 from its own 45. Didn't get it. Rams took over with a short field and now on the verge of the red zone. They had 2 red zone turnovers against Carolina in the Week 13 Panther win. 3 tight end set. Williams the single setback. Stafford under center. Fakes to Williams. Throws in the flat. Near side Nakua makes the catch at the 20. Spins forward despite being in the embrace of Nick Scott. And picks up a first down at the Carolina 15. A gain of 9 more. 3 minutes gone by. Opening quarter. 1st and 10 LA from the Panther 14.
Yeah, and this is what they want to do. So they line up in 13 personnel. We're playing base against it. So we got 5 big guys, 2 linebackers on the field. So they feel like they have a matchup in the passing game, which is what they've done the last couple times they're here. So we got to kind of massage that back and forth, figure out how do we want to play this 13 look against this team.
Rams come out in the shotgun. Blake Corum, the running back. Stafford the snap. Looking, throws to the end zone. Nakua, center cut of the end zone for a touchdown. It is 6-0 LA. Nakua with 3 catches on that drive, including a touchdown. He had 10 touchdown catches in the regular season. And it's 6-0 Rams with 11:35 to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, and what they're doing in lineup, Puka Nakua in the backfield as a running back, and then they get him matched up on Nick Scott, and it's just a rail route. It's just he comes out of the backfield like a running back, and instead of bursting right or left into the flat, he takes it vertical, and it's basically a one-on-one matchup. He's running with speed at Nick Scott. Stafford holds the safety front side, and he puts that ball on his inside shoulder for a touchdown.
The extra point by Harrison Mevis, who was in Panthers camp a year ago, is good, and it's 7-0. Still a long way to go here at Bank of America Stadium. 11:35 left in this first quarter. Panthers trailing the Rams 7-0 on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Pondering prizes with Cash Pop? Why pick just one pop when you can pick as many pops as you please? Up to 15. Picture this. You pick your pop, perhaps a powerful 7. Now pick more pops like a proud 9, a pristine 15, a perfect 10. Each pop propagates more potential to pack your pockets with prizes up to $2,500. So prepare for a peppering of prizes with Cash Pop from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Cash Pop. Play more pops, win more prizes. Must be 18 to play. See Cash Pop prize and odds charts at nclottery.com. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Experience ultimate relaxation with a Bullfrog Spa, the perfect addition to your backyard retreat. With the patented jetpack therapy system, you'll enjoy personalized massage options designed to relieve stress and soothe sore muscles. Enjoy the game from the comfort of your own hot tub and make every weekend feel like a win. Visit your local Bullfrog factory store in Mooresville, Matthews, or Cary, or design your custom spa at bullfrogspas.com.
Want a healthy weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural chicken sausage. Then add pre-cut broccoli, your favorite pasta, and presto! You've got delicious chicken broccoli ziti in 15 minutes flat. It's as easy as presto. Alfresco. Need a weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural Italian-style chicken sausage. Add pesto, veggies, mozzarella, your favorite crust, and presto! You've got pizza in 15 minutes or less. Presto. Alfresco.
Today's game day experience is supported by teams working throughout the stadium and beyond. Best Crowd Management is proud to support Carolina Panthers games at Bank of America Stadium, providing experienced crowd management and event operations right here in Charlotte. With more than 500 partnerships, over 150 venues, and more than 10,000 events supported each year, Best brings trusted operations to game days across the country and right here at the home of the Panthers. Learn more about Best at best.garda.com.
The Panthers and the Fox. It's a match made in Charlotte. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers. 99.7 The Fox.
Panthers football brought to you by Whataburger. Whataburger's been grilling and chopping and mixing and stacking hot, fresh, delicious food for 75 years, and it's just as good as the day they opened. Whataburger, just like you like it. Panthers trailing 7-0, 11:35 to go first quarter. Carolina stopped on 4th and 1 from its own 45-yard line on its opening drive. Rams take advantage of a short field, go 4 plays, 45 yards. Matthew Stafford to Puka Nacua, a 14-yard touchdown, and now the Rams kick off. Line drive kick by Evans, hits at the 10, fielded on a bounce by Leggett. He's got the 15 and tripped up at the 20-yard line by Jarquez Hunter as we check in with Sharon Thorsland.
Anish, guys down here on the sideline sort of got the jitters out there with those first 2 offensive and defensive series. Brad Isaac, offensive coordinator, told his guys, settle down. We got a lot of football. He said, we just have to play our game. He said, don't do anything you haven't already been doing. Just go out there and play. Jonathan Cooley over here telling the guys on the defense, be more physical at the line of scrimmage. Wants his DBs to get up there and get in the faces of those receivers.
Now, Matthew Stafford had a lot of time on that first drive. Young comes out in the gun, working right to left. Jimmy Horn, the motion man. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Pressure coming. Quick throw over the middle. That's caught across the 25 and to the 27-yard line. A gain of 7. Jalen Coker, who in the Week 13 win was the Panthers' top receiver with 4 catches for 74 yards, a season high, including a big 33-yard touchdown on 4th down.
Yeah, nice job. They brought 4. They dropped somebody and brought it back, but it was still just 4 guys, and that's a good first down play, right? 2nd and 3, staying ahead of the chains.
2nd down and 3. It's 13 personnel, 3 tight ends. Hubbard the lone setback. Young under center. Hands off to Chuba. Finds a little bit of a seam and rumbles across the 30 for a first down at the 32. A gain of 5. Hubbard, by his standards, had an injury-plagued season. The numbers down from a year ago, but his best game came against the Rams. Season high 83 yards in Week 13.
It did, and he looked fast that game. And I remember we interviewed him after the game, and you could tell there were other things bothering him, but he was starting to get healthy. I think we're going to see a heavy dose of him today. We've got to keep this Rams offense off the field with long, sustained drives.
First down and 10 from the 32, working right to left. McMillan motions. Young, the shotgun snap, stands in the pocket, checks down Chuba across the 35, running on the numbers to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Remember, Luke, Hubbard took a screen pass for a touchdown in that first meeting.
Yeah, that swing route was blocked up well on the edges. It was going left to right in front of us over here in the right end zone. We're going to some tempo here, but these quick passes are going to suck this defense up, pull them up, and eventually we'll be able to throw the ball behind that second level of the defense.
5 wide receiver look on 2nd and 4 inside of 10 minutes, first quarter. Belt tie snap for Bryce. He's under pressure, flag down. Young is hit and taken down by Fisk for a sack. They mark him at the 37-yard line, so only a loss of a yard. Let's see what the penalty marker is.
Holding. Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
And that is Ike Ekwonu, who also is down after the play. And Yosh Nyman, the backup tackle, coming off the bench onto the field.
Yeah, that didn't look good. It was on the initial bull rush. It was like Icky went to anchor, and he went down right away.
So the sack by Fisk. Ekwonu is down, the starting left tackle. We'll step aside with 9:49 to go in the first quarter. Panthers trailing 7-0, 3rd and 4 Carolina when we come back.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CRV.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Click to learn more. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
You wouldn't let a first-round draft pick go to waste, so why are you letting your excess inventory and customer returns sit collecting dust and costing you money? Registics partners with retailers and manufacturers to liquidate excess inventory quickly and profitably. Ready to unleash value from your excess inventory and returns? Visit Registics.com. That's Registiix.com. Registics is proud to be an official partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Ike Ekwonu comes off the field. Josh Nyman, who started 4 games, subs in at left tackle. It's 3rd and 9 for Carolina. Scoreboard had not been corrected after the Braden Fisk sack. Panther ball from its own 33-yard line, 9:49 to go. Opening quarter, Carolina trailing 7-0. It's an empty look for Bryce Young in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Rams can get after the quarterback, top 10 in sacks. Belt tie snap. 4-man twist. Young throws deep down the left side. Overshot McMillan. Incomplete. He was covered by Emmanuel Forbes, who the Panthers picked on for 2 touchdowns in their Week 13 win. And now Sam Martin will come on to punt.
Yeah, just a 4-man rush. They've shown that they're going to bring 5, but they're dropping one of the backers. And we tried to do a double move, and ball just a little bit overthrown. Bryce was trying to get it up and down with the safety kind of coming over, if he could get it in there with Cam Kinchins coming over. But ball just a little too far out in front.
Dangerous start to this game for the Panthers. Rams with the lead. Xavier Smith waits back at his own 22. 35-year-old Sam Martin to punt it away. J.J. Jansen the snap. Martin gets the ball, boots it away. Good kick. Chases Smith back inside the 15 to the far sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10, and he is tackled inside the 10-yard line. The Panthers special teams unit comes up with a big play. That was Isaiah Simmons with the special teams tackle, and L.A. will start back at its 7-yard line.
Yeah, what a beautiful punt. Way to flip the field. That's huge. That's what we need. Nice Isaiah Simmons, top 10 pick, great athlete, can really run, did a nice job of corralling and getting him down.
Now this crowd's back into it.
Yeah.
We got to keep them engaged. This is a great opportunity for us. Stop them here. They punt it. We get the ball back in great field position. A huge opportunity for our defense to stand up. They're backed up to the crowd. The energy's great. We got to stand up right here.
1st down and 10 from the 7. Stafford trying to hear. Corum is the single setback. Handoff is to Corum, hit by Merrig. Plows ahead to the 10. They give him the 11 on forward progress, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Sharon.
Just wanted to give you guys an update. They are right now carting Ike Ekwonu off the field. He's going off with the orthopedic doctors. It's his right knee, apparently. Don't have official word on that yet, but that is what he's favoring and pointing out. So he is currently being carted off the field.
You hope Icky's okay. 1st-round pick. A bulwark on that offensive line. Now 2nd and 6, 8:50 to go, 1st quarter. Stafford comes out in the shotgun. Panthers getting lined up. They got a 2-high safety look. Stafford takes the snap. Quick throw underneath. Nakua makes the catch, made the first man miss, and weasels his way to the 23-yard line, a gain of a dozen. Puka Nakua right now is a problem. 4 catches, 53 yards already.
Yeah, so we bring front side pressure to the three receiver side, and what happens is Puka recognizes its pressure. He chops his route down short to 5 yards. Claude Charles is a defender pushing his way from the backside of the formation. His angle is too steep. Bad angle to Puka. He cut underneath him for a 1st down.
1st down and 10 from the Panther 23. 8:05 to go, 1st quarter. Stafford under center. Corum behind him. 2-high safety look. Davis Allen, the tight end, in motion. Corum following his tight end on the left side. Gets a push from the offensive line and makes his way out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5. One key piece missing on that Rams O-line. It's right guard Kevin Dotson. He was Robert Hunt's former teammate at Louisiana, out with an ankle injury. And I think for the Panthers, you get Turk Wharton back. You got a lot of the pieces you didn't have in Week 13. J.C. Horn, Trayvon Merrick. You would think maybe an opportunity to win some matchups in the trenches.
Yeah, we're going to need to do that because they ran it so efficiently on us the last time we played them. We're going to have to kind of somewhat cut down one of them, the running or the passing.
Stafford under center on 2nd down. Handoff Corum off left tackle. and sledgehammers his way across the 30 to the 31, a gain of 3. It sets up a 3rd down and about a yard with 7:05 to go in this opening quarter. Skies overcast, rain in the forecast, the lights are on.
Yeah, you kind of love this crowd really get into it, get some type of, we can get a jump. I think that's one of the biggest things as a defender, get a jump on the offensive line. They have Alaric Jackson back today, their left tackle. He didn't play against us the first time.
Stafford under center, 3-receiver look, tight formation. Panthers showing blitz. Play clock at 3, at 2, crowd getting loud. Here's the snap, the handoff to Corum. They get swallowed up in a palisade of Panthers at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Carolina's defense comes up with a big stop.
This is a really good job right here by Claude Charles. He gives DJ Wanham a check right here, which allows him to shoot inside the C gap. He takes the gap where the ball is supposed to go. Claude Charles takes the edge, the D gap. There's nothing there. Great play by Claude Charles making the adjustment.
This is big right here. The Rams punt coverage unit amongst the very worst in the NFL. They give up 16 yards per return, and Etienne's been close for about a month and a half. He waits at the 15. Evans catches the snap. Chance of keep pounding. This is a low punt, a short punt. It hits at the 25. It takes a Rams bounce and skirts out of bounds on the near side 18. Rams caught a break. Evans mishit that, but he got the roll, and Carolina will take over inside its own 20 when we come back. 5:43 to go. Opening quarter, playoff football in the air here in Charlotte. Panthers down 7-0 on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Carolina, the lights are on, and it's playoff football. Big games demand a home that performs. Renewal by Anderson of Greater Charlotte delivers custom replacement windows and doors built for strength, comfort, and energy efficiency. Designed for Carolina weather, installed by experts. This playoff run, take your home to the next level. Call Renewal by Anderson of Greater Charlotte and schedule your free in-home consultation today. Renewal by Anderson of Greater Charlotte.
Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates is the official eye and ENT care provider for the Carolina Panthers and has offered premier services region-wide for over 100 years. Players, officials, and fans have received glasses, hearing aids, and more from us. With over 130 providers in 18 offices across the Carolinas, finding a doctor has never been easier. To schedule an appointment, call 704-295-3000 or visit us at WeJustMakeSense.com. Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. Premier care since 1923.
From humble beginnings right here in the Carolinas way back in 1926, Mount Olive Pickle Company has been a fan favorite. Now, with distribution in all 50 states, Mount Olive is the best-selling brand of pickles, peppers, and relish. For nearly 100 years, Mount Olive has been focused on quality and value. So, from the corner of Cucumber and Vine, Mount Olive Pickle says thank you to all of our loyal customers for your continued support, and go Panthers.
Charlotte's momentum has a name, UNC Charlotte. 32,000 students strong, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, recognized at the highest level for research, unmatched access to Fortune 500 companies, built for a top-tier city. This isn't typical higher ed. The difference is scale. The difference is momentum. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte.
The Panthers and the Fox. It's a match made in Charlotte, the proud home of Carolina Panthers football. 99.7 The Fox.
Panthers football is brought to you by Thompson, because changing lives changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it. Change of possession gives Carolina the ball at its own 19-yard line. Rico Dowdle is the running back. Bryce Young under center. 3 for 6 so far, 21 yards in his first playoff start. Young, the snap, fakes the handoff, pressure coming. He's hit from the backside, and he is sacked. He didn't have a chance. Poona Ford was in his grill as soon as he turned. It'll bring up 2nd down and long. Second sack by this Rams defensive front.
Yeah, go ahead, Jake. I know you want to talk here.
We tried to fake counter, and we tried to nick it out the backside, and just Poona Ford came up the field. We didn't get him. I understand we want to try to win on first down. I get that, but if you're not precise in that regard, then you put yourself so far behind the sticks.
2nd and 19 from the 10. 5:05 to go first quarter. Empty set for Bryce. 5-receiver look. Young backpedals in his own end zone. Got to get rid of it. Has a safety valve. Right side. It's caught, and taking it across the 20-yard line is Tommy Trimble. A little breathing room. It's going to set up 3rd down and about 9 as we pause 10 seconds for Station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte. Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is 99.7 The Fox.
The Panthers have struggled on 3rd downs. 2 for their last 21. That includes the 0 for 2 today. Chuba Hubbard is in the game. It's 3rd and officially 8. Play clock at 5. Young is in the gun. 4-receiver look. Rams showing blitz. They rush 4. Bryce, quick slant. He's got Coker across the 30 for a first down at the 32-yard line. A gain of 11. Jalen Coker with his 2nd catch.
Okay, so this is a great. They're in dime right now. I've been wanting to talk about this. They're in dime. They have no linebackers on the field. They have 5 big guys in a DB. There's no linebacker on the field. So if we get him in that situation again and we convert on 3rd down, go right to the line of scrimmage, call a play, they're going to be soft in the run game. It's something for us to think about moving forward.
Twins to the right. Mitchell Evans, the tight end, motions right. Young under center. Landman, the linebacker, creeping up to the line. Now backs off. Bryce changing the play. Landman again creeping up to the line. Snap, play action. Young boots to his right. Pump fakes, chased by Young, hit by Young, and throws it away out of bounds right side toward the Rams bench. Byron Young, 12 sacks to lead L.A., applying pressure on Bryce Young that time. 2nd and 10. And you talk about 3rd down troubles, it starts because you don't make enough hay on 1st down.
That's exactly right. And it seems like we're trying to throw it a little bit more on 1st down, and I kind of understand it. I just don't think that's how we're made. That's just my opinion. I just don't think we're made that way in the least bit. And now it's 2nd and 10. We did a great job a couple of plays ago of cutting a 2nd and 19 to make a 1st down.
Trips to the right, orbit motion from Horn. Snap, hand off to Etienne, running behind his left guard. And Trevor Etienne, the rookie, maneuvers out to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets up a 3rd and 7 with 3:15 to go in the first.
So the Rams have a player down, but back to Luke's point of talking about not having a linebacker on the game, that's the difference with Quentin Lake being back with them. Quentin Lake is the one that he plays that linebacker-type role for them as a defensive back. And so that's something that we didn't see the first game. That might be the new wrinkle that they're going to do this time against us.
There is an injured Rams player. It is Akello Witherspoon, one of their DBs, trying to get up, and he is hunched over on his stomach. And now Witherspoon gets up and runs off the field. We'll step aside with 3:12 to go. First quarter, Panthers down 7-0.
Hey, you see that Panthers game?
Oh, yeah, I saw the whole thing.
The squad looks promising.
Sure do. I'm seeing some talent.
They got some pieces for sure.
And they got no quit.
You said it. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jake.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Keep pounding. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by Atrium Health. At Atrium Health, we do more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage, so you can live fully.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HRV.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Bad news for this Panthers offense. Left tackle Ike Ekwonu has been ruled out of the game with a knee injury. That means Josh Nyman going to be in there for the duration. Joe Gilbert, the offensive line coach, was telling him and Damian Lewis, make sure you guys are talking to each other before they went back out there for this drive. They have a lot of confidence in him, but got some big shoes to fill, Anish.
Yeah, it's tough. You get Robert Hunt back, and now you lose Ike Ekwonu. 3rd and 7, Carolina, 3:05 to go. First quarter, clock running, Young in the gun. Hubbard off his left hip. Bryce barking out an audible. Rams rush 4. Bryce steps up in the pocket, throws, completes to Tremble, churning forward across the 40, stood up by Bryant. Forward progress may give him the first down. He was pushed back to about the 40. He needed the 42, and they will give him the first down. Tommy Tremble with his second catch and a strong effort.
That's a great job by Tommy. They brought 4, right? They're showing that they're going to bring 5. They overload the front, but they only bring 4. Bryce throws it to him. The best thing Tommy did was go forward right away. He caught it and went forward.
Meanwhile, Rico Dowdle back into the game. Pistol set. 1st and 10 from the Panther 43. Jimmy Horn in motion. Quick screen, quick slant. Tetero McMillan over the middle across the 45 of L.A. And a first down to the Rams 44. McMillan coming off the best rookie season by any wide receiver in Panther history.
Yeah, and that's a great RPO call, and I think why we got it so open, Jimmy Horn came across in motion, right? He's our gadget guy. He's our fast guy, so this defense has to respect them and widen out, and Bryce did a great job of catching it from the shotgun, seeing the width of the defense, and bang it on T-Mac right away.
Quentin Lake made the tackle. He's back after missing 7 games with an elbow, a safety, and a big part of what the Rams do defensively. First down and 10 from the LA 44, 1:35 to go. Opening quarter, Panthers down 7. Offset pistol with Dowdle behind Bryce Young. Bryce looks at Rico, motions him off his right hip. Chest high snap, Young pumps, steps up, throws over the middle. It is tipped, and it is picked by Kobe Durant, who takes it out of bounds across the 35-yard line to the 37-yard line. Looked like miscommunication, and now a penalty marker at the end of the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened. The ball was trying to go to Coker on the basic. Bryce stepped up, and Coker stopped on the play. So not really exactly sure. He was running a basic, which is kind of like a 10 to 12-yard in route. And so Bryce, you can tell, pretty frustrated.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Carolina, number 84. The 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Los Angeles.
So they get the penalty on Evans. The interception by Durant, his 4th of the season. The ball was tipped by the aforementioned safety, Lake. Coker stopped.
Yeah.
He stopped running toward the ball. Lake got a hand on it, and then Durant right behind Lake had the interception fall into his lap, returns it to the 37. Now tack on 15 yards with the penalty, so the Rams begin this drive from the Panther 48. You got to worry about a shot play here, but LA comes out with 3 tight ends to the right. Stafford under center, Kyron Williams the running back, Bobby Brown late to sub on. Here's the snap, the give to Williams over the left side. Big hole to the 40, and he picks up 8 yards to the Carolina 40-yard line. Kyron Williams coming off a 3rd straight 1,000-yard season. So just a disjointed effort there by the Panthers. Bobby Brown running on late. You had the late hit from Mitchell Evans.
So what's happening is they're just running this play called duo. They're double teaming the defensive lineman up to the linebacker. And if you don't come downhill as a linebacker, that double team can continue to push. So our linebackers, when we see it, we have to get downhill, pull the double team off so those defensive linemen have a one-on-one block.
On 2nd and 2, play action. Stafford screen pass hauled in with one hand by Parkinson, running across the 35 and rumbles all the way down to the 26 of Carolina. It's a gain of 14. The tight end Parkinson had 43 catches in the regular season. And again, the Rams love play action, one of the most effective teams off the play fake in the NFL.
Yeah, and that's what they do. It's attack mode, right? And under center, you got to watch the whole field. I would assume we're going right to the quarter unless Stafford's going to try to get us to jump.
5 seconds in the quarter, 4 seconds, 2 seconds. And the first quarter comes to a close. 7-0 LA. The Rams have had the short field twice. Their first scoring drive came on a short field. This drive began with a short field. We'll go to quarter number 2 here in Uptown Charlotte. Panthers trailing 7-0 on Wild Card Weekend.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
If you want wellness wherever, that's delivered with great webside manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Panthers football is brought to you by GMC. Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Sierra 1500, the truck that's built to leave the competition on the sidelines. Test drive the GMC Sierra today. GMC, professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
Keep your cool this season with Zippy Ice. Proudly woman-owned and based in Charlotte, Zippy Ice delivers cool, crisp ice straight to Bank of America Stadium and businesses across the Carolinas. When the heat is on and the stands are packed, trust the same team that keeps the drinks chilled at every Panthers game. Need ice for your tailgate or business? Just text or call 980-355-9851. Zippy Ice, keeping Carolina cool one game at a time.
Start of the second quarter here at Bank of America Stadium. This place is waiting for a big Panther moment to erupt, but Carolina trailing 7-0 against the LA Rams, the number 1 offense in the NFL. Second quarter begins with LA having the football at the Panther 26. It's a first down and 10. And Ishroff, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly. Jake, what's the adjustment for Carolina here?
Listen, well, one, hold them to a field goal, right? They come almost in field goal range, hold them to a field goal opportunity, and then back to offensively. Seems like we're trying to throw it a bunch on first down. I think this game has to be shortened. It has to be shortened in some type of way, and you got to do that by just attacking with that run.
3 tight ends into the game here on first down and 10. Davis Allen, the man in motion. On first down, the snap. It's a handoff. Kyron Williams running just off the right hash, takes it inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, a gain of 7, second and 3.
Very underrated running back, 3 1,200-yard seasons in a row. He has great vision, he has great instincts, and he's very powerful, kind of built low to the ground. Both of these running backs, even Corum, they're low, they're squatty bodies, and they can get below your pads and just kind of sneak in there and just keep adding these extra yardage toward the end of the play by keep grinding those legs.
The Panthers have given up 140-plus rush yards in 3 straight games, 5 of the last 6. Stafford again under center, 3 tight end set. The snap, they give to Williams. Runs into a wall after a gain of a yard. Mike Jack came up to help from the cornerback position on the blitz. Bobby Brown clogged up the lane. Here we go, 3rd and 1, a chance for this crowd to get loud.
Yeah, absolutely, and just a good job by us controlling the line of scrimmage. We need our linebackers to see it and go faster. These double teams are pushing up to the second level. Our backers have to help these defensive linemen out. Get downhill, get those double teams off. Everybody has a gap. Do your job, get downhill, go get it.
3rd down and a yard. Stafford is in the gun. Chest high snap. Back to throw. His pass caught. Nakua, who else, dragged down from the ankles by Roseboom at the 10. But it is a first down, and now goal to go for L.A. with 13:25 left in the half.
Yeah, they do a really good job. We bring pressure off the front side of the formation right there, and they have Christian Roseboom matched up on Puka Nakua, and he just runs a little quick option route. Puka sees pressure, so what he understands is this ball is going to come out. I'm going to go push to Christian Roseboom. I'm going to work away from it, and Stafford puts it on his outside shoulder.
Devontae Adams dangerous down here. He's lined up wide left. 14 touchdown catches to lead the NFL. Snap, handoff Williams, off right tackle. Rumbles all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's a second down and goal coming up for L.A. 12:50 to go, second quarter.
Throwing to Puka Nacua when they have pressure, it's eerily similar to me is the heyday of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. He finds a zone. He's going to get open. He was not the hot guy on that particular play. The outside receiver turned and looked for the hot, but Puka felt it, and Stafford's eyes go directly toward him. That's just that comfort level, and that's hard to stop.
Second down and goal from the 5. Stafford ambles toward the line of scrimmage, crouches under his center. Parkinson in motion. Quick screen, left side. Nacua makes the catch, jigsaws his way through a wall of defenders for an LA touchdown. It's Nakua's second touchdown of the game, and it's 13-0 Rams with 12:16 to go in the half.
Yeah, it's just a quick screenplay. They motion Colby Parkinson out wide to build a stack. Mike Jackson turns it back inside. We miss 3 tackles on the way in. We have to big body tackle Puka Nacua. He's not your standard wide receiver. He's built like a tight end. He's physical. He sees the end zone. He's trying to get in. But they go and they motion Colby Parkinson out. They build the stack, which says screen. They throw it outside to him. It's a funnel screen. The offensive linemen are going from inside, from the normal positions, moving outside, kicking out all of our perimeter players, and we didn't get any kind of inside pursuit to the football there.
Yeah, Derek Brown got a hand on him. Shaw Smith-Wade got a hand on him, but Nacua too big, too strong. And now with the point after by Mevis, it is 14-0. Matthew Stafford, who led the NFL with 46 touchdown passes, has thrown 2 already. We'll step aside with 12:16 left in this opening half on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
You're listening to your exclusive home for Panthers football.
Waist-high snap. Tua under pressure and sacked. Throws to the end zone. McMillan's open. Makes the catch. Diving grab. Xavier Legette for the touchdown.
Play-by-play coverage of today's wild card playoff game between the Panthers and Rams will continue after this.
Hey, it's Patrick McIsaac with Roby Services. In Charlotte, let's look at the instant replay. Your furnace went cold, your outlet sparked, or your pipes froze. Tough drive. With 75 years in business and our superior service guarantee, here comes Roby Services, running the full-service offense. Plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling, and generators. Locally owned, always in the game, always ready to fix it fast. Visit our website at RobyServicesNow.com. That's RobyServicesNow.com to schedule or get an instant quote. Roby Services, get it all done by one.
Dump Truck here. The only thing better than Carolina playoff football are the deals at Independence Harley-Davidson, where we're not just revving engines, we're renewing our commitment to you. Our completely renovated dealership is open and ready to serve with fresh energy, familiar faces, and the same hometown grit you've always counted on. Whether you're chasing freedom or tailgating in style, we're here for every mile of your journey. Located in Charlotte, we're the home of Harley's horsepower and heart. Independence Harley-Davidson, where legends ride and community thrives. Visit us today at 9205 East Independence Boulevard or online at independenceharley.com.
Panther fans, this is an exclusive message from our favorite pizza partner, Domino's Pizza, who is on site at every home game where concessions are sold.
Hey Panthers fans, this is Ryan from your local Domino's. If you haven't ordered delivery this year, our family-owned company has many of our restaurants now delivering in less than 25 minutes. Get 25% off your entire online delivery order every Panthers game day using coupon code GAMEDAY and experience the best delivery times with the best pizza and the best Panther fans.
This is the home for Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Tossed to Dowdle up the middle. He's got the 5, pushing forward, corkscrews into the end zone for a touchdown.
99.7, The Fox.
Dark clouds beginning to gather overhead. Rams will kick off right to left. 14-0 LA. 2 touchdowns by Nacua. And the kick sails into the end zone and bounces toward the back wall. Panthers ball at the 35-yard line. Offense, Sharon, needs to get going.
Absolutely. Chuba Hubbard trying to get his guys that exact message. Said, we're this close, guys. We just got to keep working. Jalen Coker and Bryce Young also huddling after that play that led to the interception, trying to get on the same page. Coker a little upset with himself. David Moore trying to tell him, hey, you just got to relax. You just don't think about it. He said, you got to learn from it, let it go. He said, it's the playoffs, but you just got to play your game. So he's trying to settle down those young receivers under the big spotlights.
Carolina comes out from its own 35, left to right. Snap, handoff Chuba on first down. Tunnels between the hash marks for a gain of 3 to the 38. It's second down and 7. I go back to the Miami game, a turning point in the season. Panthers down 17-0. They did not abandon the run and that was when their identity surfaced as to what makes this team go offensively.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It's we haven't run it a ton so far, and the passing has kind of put us in some tough situations today.
2nd and 7, 11:45 to go, second quarter. Tommy Tremble motion slot right, Young in the gun. Belt tie snap, Young wasn't ready for it. Interior pressure, Young rolls left, has room to run, throws it to the sideline, caught by Coker in LA territory. A leaping catch at the 47 of LA, Jalen Coker. And now Robert Hunt is coming off the field at the end of the play.
Yeah, so Robert Hunt, the pressure came from Robert Hunt. He wanted to shoot that left hand, and it looked like he didn't have a whole lot there, and I think that's probably why he walked off the field, just slammed his helmet on the ground. You know he's frustrated. Corbett goes in at that right guard spot. That's why that pressure came, but good job by Bryce finding Coker down the field.
Double tight end set, Panthers back in Rams territory. 1st and 10 from the LA 47-yard line, 11 minutes to go, second quarter. Rams look to bring the blitz. Young, play fake, throws right side. He's got McMillan at the 32, near sideline, and he goes out of bounds right there. A gain of 15 by Teteroa McMillan. His second catch. First down, Carolina, and this crowd starting to get re-energized.
Yeah, we needed that full play action fake, really a two-man route. And listen, these DBs have trouble covering us. That's not an issue. They have trouble covering us. If we have time to be able to throw the football, we can have success doing it.
Young is in the shotgun. Chuba Hubbard off his right hip. It's a 3-receiver look. Bryce the snap, fakes to Hubbard, pocket holds, Bryce guns it across the middle, diving catch at the 12-yard line. It's McMillan again, the rookie. Will mark him at the 10-yard line. Another big gainer, 23 on the play for Teteroa McMillan.
Okay, so this is why this route works. Jimmy Horn, it's T-Mac and Jimmy Horn are on the same side of the formation. Jimmy Horn runs it deep over with tremendous speed. He clears the whole, all the defenders out of there. And then what happens, T-Mac fills that void right behind him. This is Jimmy Horn at its finest. Speed clears space, and then T-Mac comes in behind and fills the void.
1st and 10, ball just outside the 10. Hand off to Chuba, finds a seam on the left side, takes a hit, stays on his feet, and tumbles down to the 4-yard line. Gain of 6, maybe 7 on the play. Panthers can still get a first down. They've got the sticks almost inside the 1-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, we just ran right at him, and the safety had to fill, because we had such good movement by our, it was the linebacker, we had such good movement up front, but Omar Spates was really almost the last line of defense, and Chuba was able to get a couple of more yards after initial contact.
2 tight ends left, 1 to the right, Tremaine the lone receiver. Now Mitchell in motion, snap, fake to Chuba, Bryce backpedaling, throws, back of the end zone, incomplete for Tremaine, covered by Kobe Durant. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 with 9 minutes to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, we tried to go play pass, try to get Bryce rolling to his right, and it was designed to throw this ball to Mitchell Evans on a deep, we call it just a hide play. So try to sneak him into the other side of the formation away from where the action's going, but they had it well covered. I think we go, Jake, run, because we're going for it.
Yeah, it's going forward. Yeah, that's the same play we tried to run on 4th down that we got stopped earlier, the one we just ran.
3rd down and 3 from the 4. Domino stack left with McMillan and Coker. Leggett wide right. Young in the shotgun, Hubbard right hip. Young the snap, looking left. Throws right, intended for Leggett. He was pushed by Durant in the back of the end zone. It draws a flag. It's going to put the ball at the 1-yard line. Interference on Durant.
Yeah, and he never had vision to Bryce. He had his back to him the whole time. And that's exactly why Bryce threw the football.
Pass interference, defense number 14. Ball placed at the 1-yard line. First down, Carolina.
Yeah, that's exactly why Bryce threw it, because there was no vision. You had no vision, you throw the football, and Leggett standing there, he just couldn't get one of the arms up because he was being held by Durant. Hey, Luke, I don't know about you, but on 1st down, I'm running it.
Remember the Mitchapalooza play against Seattle where Mitch Evans, the tight end, took a QB sneak in. He shifted late under center. This time Young comes under center. It's a heavy set. They've got an extra O-lineman plus the 3 tight ends. Hubbard, the running back. Here's the snap. The give to Chuba. Touchdown! touchdown, up the middle, Chuba Hubbard, one of the core guys who's been through it all, gets the Panthers' first postseason touchdown in 8 years.
And I'll tell you what, this is a great job on the front side of his formation. Damian Lewis clears the hole. He's got a guy lined up on his outside shoulder, and he puts his left foot in the ground, takes his big right hand, and just crushes that guy out to the left side. Chuba follows right behind him for the touchdown. That's a great drive, a great answer, just a good physical push by Damian Lewis on that offensive line.
That's the second time we've seen Damian Lewis on this drive. We saw him block Fisk on this drive earlier on one of Chuba's runs.
The extra point by Fitzgerald, good. There's a cold fusion of past and present in the building. Jake and Luke to my right, Greg Olson 3 doors down. Cam hit the drum before the game. Steve Smith is here. And now memories starting to be built for guys like Hubbard, hopefully J.C. Horn and Derek Brown and Bryce Young. This scoring drive brought to you by Independence Harley-Davidson, your home for Harley horsepower and heart. Independence Harley-Davidson, where Charlotte rides and community thrives. 7 plays, 65 yards, 3:23 off the clock. Hubbard punctuates with a 1-yard touchdown run. Panthers now down 14-7 with 8:53 left in the opening half.
Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Sierra 1500. Sierra comes suited up with winning features like an available 6-function multi-pro tailgate and advanced technology and safety to help you tackle the toughest jobs. Test drive the GMC Sierra today, the truck that's built to leave the competition on the sidelines, and score extra points with a great deal. GMC, professional-grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
Be the leader in yards this year. STI Turf Care Equipment and Toro are making mowing your lawn that much easier with the all-new 60-volt battery-powered mower featuring Toro's personal pace self-propel system, 22-inch steel deck, and smart stow technology to save up to 70% floor space in the garage. Your mower will start the first time every time and get done faster with 25% more runtime. Visit STI Turf Care Equipment at one of our 3 Charlotte locations or visit our website at turf-care.com.
There are certain games on the schedule where there's more on the line and the team gets fired up to do their very best and then some. That's how the team at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina views the enrollment season that's happening now. This is their championship game. Pick a great plan from North Carolina's most preferred health insurer at BlueCrossNC.com. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina, official health insurance partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Renee Schroff, Luke Kuechly, the birthday boy Jake Delhomme, also celebrating the 22-year anniversary of ex-Clown. Steve Smith came into the booth right before the game. 3rd and 14, 69 yards to beat the Rams in the divisional playoff 22 years ago.
We get the fans back into the game here. That's a crucial thing. We go down and give them something to cheer about. The light, it's starting to get dark outside. The lights are really kicking in. It's exciting, man. This is why you play the game, for moments like this. We're going to go into halftime. We're going to come out, and it's going to be dark, and you're going to be playing under the lights, and the energy has been great all game.
How about a little 3-and-out energy, huh?
We'd love that. 8:53 to go, second quarter. Panthers trailing 14-7. Both times the Rams scored, they did it off of a short field, started in plus territory both times. The wind blows the ball off the tee, so Sam Martin will come in and hold. And what a moment for Chuba Hubbard. Has not been a season that he envisioned. Injuries, he lost his starting job, but don't be surprised if Chuba leaves it on the line tonight. He's been waiting to get to the playoffs for a long time. Fitzgerald swings the leg, chases Smith back into the end zone. The ball bounces into the end zone, and Panthers haven't done that a whole lot this season. Smith takes a knee in the end zone. LA ball at the 35-yard line. 8:53 to go. First quarter. One slight change, so the Matthew Stafford screen pass that resulted in a touchdown to Puka Nacua, since it was technically thrown just a bit behind the line, it goes as a run play. Stafford, nonetheless, at age 37, authored the best season of his NFL career. The former Lion in winter still roars. He might be the league MVP this year. 12 more touchdown passes than any other player. He's under center. On first down, it's a handoff over the right side, And the Rams make their way out to the 39-yard line. It's Blake Corum, who had 7 carries for 81 yards, his second-best rushing total of the season in Week 13.
So this run game, it looks like we're kind of getting nickeled and dimed a little bit here. You know, it's 2nd and 6. They got 4 yards on that. But what is good is, hey, we can live in that 4-yard gain. But what we can't have happen is play single high, stop the run, and let them throw the ball over ahead. We've done a really good job so far of just keeping that run game under control. They want to line up and throw the ball, so we'll play 2 high safeties, rally up, and make tackles.
There we go. We'll take that penalty.
The Rams move. That's the crowd. Both Mumfield and Devontae Adams jumped, and the Rams will move back 5 yards.
Ball start. Offense number 17. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
And you hear it. That's the juice we're looking for. You know, Anish, you said it. We gave them field position 2 times on our side of the ball, our side of the territory, and they went in and scored. It's just we've moved the ball on this team. Defense, we can get a big stop, we can have success.
2nd down and 11. Amidst the tumult and the shouting, Stafford is in the gun. Ball on the 34, shotgun snap, flag down, quick throw. Adams makes the catch and is twisted down at the 39 by J.C. Horn, another penalty marker.
They weren't set. They did not get set on their motion.
And that's crowd noise.
That's crowd noise.
It was Puka Nacua didn't get set, so they're about to explain it right here, but Puka did not get set, and then Kobe Parkinson.
Offensive offsides, number 18, the 5-yard 19, the 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's the rookie Terrence Ferguson, but he wasn't set either.
I think that's the wrong number he just announced, because he's down today, but they weren't set, and Puka didn't get set. And Luke keeps saying this crowd noise, if we can keep this energy up, you know, from 2nd and 5 to now 2nd and 15, we have to take advantage of this and use this.
Officially 2nd and 16, 7:35 to go, 2nd quarter. Stafford shotgun snap, 4-man rush. Stafford floats it down the seam. It is caught, and it's Higbee who takes it inside the Carolina 35-yard line. Wide open. Tyler Higbee, the tight end, just running down the seam. And that quieted this Bank of America crowd quickly. Huge gain. And all of a sudden, the Rams in plus territory, a gain of 36.
Yeah, we're sitting in cover 3. They run a seam ball. They run it right behind our hook defender. We don't get enough depth from a hook defender, and we don't get an overlap from the safety out wide, or the corner out wide. So just a busted coverage.
Stafford hands to Corum, hit immediately and taken down by Turk Wharton after a yard, maybe 2. 2nd down, 9 to go, 6:40 left in the half. Rams with the ball now at the Panther 33.
It's kind of been self-inflicted today on us. You know, that's the thing, that you want to play loose, you want to play free, but, like, do your job. I think that's the thing, that it's just we're not clean right now. We're not giving ourselves that best chance.
Nacua goes wide left. Adams, who leads the NFL in touchdown catches, slot left, and a timeout by Sean McVay. Now, part of the chess match today, Ejiro Evero, the Panthers defensive coordinator, spent 5 seasons
Los Angeles takes its first time out of the half
on McVay's staff. And Luke, there is familiarity. There's an idea of what McVay likes to do in certain situations. You couple that with guys like A'Shawn Robinson, Bobby Brown, Nick Scott, who all played for the Rams and saw this in practice.
Oh, absolutely. On that last big play down the slot, he had the perfect play call. He's sitting in cover 3. You got to play with some depth. The safety is the corner's going to overlap to the seam, and then the hook defender just needs to play with a little bit of depth, knowing the situation. So Ejiro put us in the right spot. We just have to play a little bit cleaner on the back end. It's right in front of us, like Jake said. It's not what they're doing. It's what we're not doing. That play that they ran for the big play is something you talk about early in the spring. It's just a quick overlap and a little bit of depth.
Trips to the left, shotgun snap. Stafford in the pocket, completes to Nacua. Near side, right on the numbers at the 30, takes it to the 28. A gain of 5 on the play. It sets up another 3rd down. The Rams, in their first meeting with the Panthers, only attempted 5 third downs. The Panthers have struggled both offensively and defensively of late on 3rd downs.
Yeah, I would look for Puka Nacua. There's been 8 passes, and 6 of them have gone to Puka. And actually the seventh would have been the touchdown run.
Stafford is a perfect 8 for 8. 3rd and 4 from the Carolina 28. Out of the gun, helmet high snap. 4-man rush. Stafford fires down the right side for Adams. And it is out of bounds. He made the catch inside the 10, but was forced toward the sideline. Could not come down with it inbound. So 4th down. And now the first playoff field goal attempt for Harrison Mevis. Young man from the University of Missouri. Took over as the place kicker in November. Actually was with the Panthers in camp last summer. Lost his job to Eddie Pinheiro. Was on the Jets practice squad. Cut in September. Signed by the Rams at the start of November. This will be a 46-yard field goal right to left. Kicking from the left hash. Snap. Hold. The kick by Mevis. It is up and good. So the 46-yarder by Mevis good. It gives LA a 17-7 lead with 5:24 to go in quarter number 2.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HRV. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back? You've got some nerve showing up here again, looking all delicious with your fresh all-beef patties, melty cheeses, grilled peppers and onions, and jalapeno ranch. When I want you, you're nowhere to be found. And now you're back? Aw, get in here. We just missed you, that's all. The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back for a limited time and harder to resist than ever. Download the app. What a burger!
This is Jalen Coker. Panthers football returns in a moment. Keep pounding on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
FanDuel is turning on playoff mode. That's right. All customers get a Profit Boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple Profit Boosts waiting for you in the app. More boost means more ways to level up your bets on the biggest weekend of the year. So visit FanDuel and grab your Profit Boost pack every NFL playoff game day.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable Profit Boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
Sean Robinson telling this Panthers defense, don't let up, don't let up. Chuba Hubbard, that touchdown, certainly energized the Panthers offense. Got a lot of high fives, a lot of fist bumps after that one. And Chuba, this just means so much to him to be in the playoffs. He's been talking about that all week, that he appreciates it so much after all he's been through since joining this team. Coaching changes, lots of losses, no playoffs up until this point. So he said he is just really relishing this, taking advantage of every opportunity. He said that this is just the most special thing ever for him, and he wants to change the narrative in Carolina. So he's off to a good start here with that touchdown. We'll see if this Panthers offense gets something going here on this next drive.
Sharon, I would argue Chuba, JC, Derek Brown, amongst others, along with the 70,000 plus that have gathered today, have already helped to change the narrative here in Carolina. Ethan Evans will kick off from his own 35 with a holder. It's fielded at the 5 by Etienne. He's got the 15, cuts it up the middle across the 20, stumbles, and is taken down at the 24. 5:19 left, second quarter. Quick injury update brought to you by Atrium Health, doing more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. Akello Witherspoon, DB for LA, questionable to return with a shoulder. Needless to say, with the Rams getting the ball to begin the third, huge drive for Carolina.
Absolutely. Just can't leave too much time on the clock. You'd love to have one of these Bryce and the offensive drives that's, 12 plays, 5 minutes, touchdown. Eat all that clock up and don't give them a chance to get the ball back.
The clock flashes, 5:19. Skies getting grayer. Young on first down, hands to Dowdle on the counter. Rumbles across the middle, across the 30 to the 32, a gain of 8. Second down and 2. Rico Dowdle, just his second carry, 9 yards. Didn't really do a whole lot in the season finale against Tampa, 7 for 10.
Yeah, really good job here by Tommy Tremble. It's just an insert play in the B gap. He makes a big block on the linebacker, and then it's one-on-one with the safety, and Rico does a good job of making a cut off Tommy and running through contact.
Austin Corbett still in there at right guard. No Robert Hunt.
I love that play we just ran. That's old school base for us.
3 tight end set. Young under center on 2nd down and 2. Tremble motions right to left. Snap. Handoff to Dowdle. Tries to find some room on the right side. Josiah Stewart meets him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd and 2.
Jake's looking at me making these hand gestures, and that was kind of more of a misdirection bounce kind of play. Jake wants to run the ball directly at them. Line up, big personnel. That's the one thing that this Rams defense has struggled with a little bit. They're very athletic. They move really well. They're quick. So ball moving sideways is what they like. If you run the ball directly at their face, I think we have the advantage.
3rd down, 2 to go. Jimmy Horn in the slot to the right. Bryce is in the shotgun. Motions Horn right to left. Here's the snap. 4-man twist. Young checks down. Hubbard drops it. Hubbard on a swing pass had room to run. He had at least a 1st down and then some, but he dropped the screen pass. Instead, it's 4th and 2. Sam Martin will punt. Hubbard, again in week 13, similar play. Went 30-plus yards for a touchdown.
We had him there in man coverage, and the linebackers had a miscommunication on who had Chuba. He swung out to the left side. There was no one anywhere close to him. It could have been a big gain and kind of dropped. It just wasn't in the breadbasket where we would have wanted it. We would have loved to have that play back because that's a big gain waiting to happen.
And that throw was a little further out. Wasn't Bryce's best throw.
The thing about a running back, you want to hit them one by one, right off that front breastplate. You don't want it more than a foot.
Martin, a line drive kick. It hits at the 28, takes a Panther bounce inside the 20. Smith thought about picking it up, and it continues to roll all the way to the 11-yard line where the Panthers will down it. That's where the Rams will take over. 3:41 to go, 2nd quarter. LA's got 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, and the Rams lead at 17-7.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details.
Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Click to learn more. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
Can you see that Panthers game?
Oh yeah, I saw the whole thing.
The squad looks promising.
Sure do. I'm seeing some talent.
They got some pieces for sure.
And they got no quit.
You said it. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jake.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Keep pounding. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Panthers offensive lineman Robert Hunt just emerged from the injury tent. He is on the bike right now trying to warm back up. He's officially questionable with a pectoral injury. Doctors working on him for a long time in that injury tent. Of course, today is his first day back from that torn biceps when he suffered back in week 2. So already dinged up again, but hopefully he'll be able to get back into this game, give this offense a boost, Anish.
Yeah, and remember Ike Ekwonu out for the game after going down with a knee injury in the first quarter. LA's got the ball from its own 12-yard line. Panthers trail 17-7, 3:41 to go, first half. And with the Rams getting the ball to begin the third quarter, this is one of those drives. If Carolina can get a stop, especially a 3-and-out, give the offense one more chance, this would go a long way. You don't want to give the Rams any points here. Matthew Stafford, 8 of 9, 114 yards. He's in the shotgun. On first down, hands it off to his running back, Williams, who nudges ahead to the 15-yard line, a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7, 3:30 on the clock.
So they go this insert play with Puka Nacua. They motion him from outside in, and they run this little insert play, and I give Mike Jackson a lot of credit. He's doing a good job. He's got his eyes on Puka Nacua. He's got to fit in his run gap off of where Puka goes, but the hard part becomes when Puka fakes the block and runs a route. It's going to happen this game. Mike Jackson's got to continue to play with good eyes.
2nd down and 7. Panthers get set up front. Stafford the snap. Back to throw. Has time. Floats it over the head of Nacua toward the Carolina bench on the near sideline. Incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion. 3rd down and 6. And now you're backed up. The crowd starts to feel it with 3:02 to go in the half.
And the Rams are notorious on 3rd down of throwing short of the sticks. What I mean by that, they have big physical tight ends, and they have Puka Nacua, big physical wide receiver. So we have to match routes aggressively and tackle high and big and knock these guys back.
Trips to the right. Parkinson, the tight end, split out to the left. Stafford is in the gun. Turk Wharton was waving his arms moments ago to rev up the crowd. Low snap, and before the snap, a timeout by Sean McVay. That is a crowd-induced timeout.
Los Angeles takes its 2nd timeout of the half. This will be 30 seconds.
And I think what's going to happen, I think we're going to probably bring pressure here. It looked like pressure before the timeout. So when there is pressure, when you're the player that comes down and fills the void, so if Shaw Smith-Wade comes off the slot and he's lined up over Puka Nacua, if you're coming down to fill the coverage void left by Shaw Smith-Wade, you got to be there right now. You can't wait and say, hey, I'm going to catch tackle. When that ball gets snapped and he moves, you got to come down immediately. Trust the fact that the pressure is going to get there, so it's catch tackle instead of catch. Fall forward, 1st down.
The stadium roars here on 3rd and 6. Ball on the 16, 3:02 on the clock. Rams with a 10-point lead. Stafford is in the gun. Merrick is in the box. He comes on the blitz. Wanham coming as well. Stafford takes a shot down the left sideline, overthrew Adams, who had a step on Nick Scott. It is 4th down, and LA will have to punt. And again, they struggle in punt coverage. This could be an opportunity for ETN.
I love the play call. They lined up on the left hash. J.C. Horn plays the boundary corner. He came on a corner blitz. And we had Nick Scott coming over. And we had Latham Ransom was playing the safety over the top. I like the aggressiveness of the call. What did Stafford's legs look like? He started to have those little jittery legs in the pocket. That's what you want as a quarterback. You don't want as a quarterback. That's what you want as a defensive guy, to watch those jittery legs.
Evans just gets this one away. It's a high punt. ETN's got to make a fair catch.
Oh, no.
He muffs it. Ball's rolling back toward the 40, and it looks like the Rams may have covered it up.
Oh, my gosh.
If the Rams have it, they'll have it at the 42-yard line of Carolina, thereabouts, and they do. Those are the mistakes that crush you this time of the year in the postseason. ETN, the rookie, signaled for a fair catch. He muffed it. The ball rolled forward. The Rams converge on it. They recover, and the Panthers essentially gift LA another short field.
Wow, you want to talk about a blow. Crowd was into it. We sent pressure. We're going to get the ball in really good field position. And the ball just hit his face mask. He lost it. I don't know. Listen, it's getting dark, right? It's under the lights. How many times did we play under the lights so far this year? Everything's kind of been these 1 o'clock games. It's windy. Oh, gosh.
And ETN kind of put both hands on the face mask afterwards. The rookie who played his college ball at Georgia and Florida, and now the Rams have it at the 41 of Carolina, working right to left. 2:44 on the clock. LA with the timeout plus the 2-minute warning. Stafford comes set under center. On 1st down, handoff to Corum over the right side, met by Sherrillis at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Hey, just go wide zone to our right there, and we've got a very soft edge to the front side of that defense, which allows this ball to continue to stretch. The more it stretches, we call it horizontal seams. The more horizontal seams there are in the defense, the bigger the holes get and the more option it has for the running back. So a firm edge decreases those horizontal seams and lets our backers play downhill.
2 turnovers for the Panthers today. They are 1-7 on the season when they turn it over 2 or more times. Stafford under center again. Hands off to Corum. Tries the left side. Spin move. And pretzels his way to the 26 of Carolina. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a first down and 10. LA again inching toward the red zone. Panthers trailing 17-7 here at Bank of America Stadium.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. With a legacy of treating customers like family and giving back to our communities, Belk is so much more than just a department store. Score game day gear from over 100 teams. Shop brands like Adidas, Nike, and Under Armour, and bring home the win with big deals and exclusive coupons. Shop Belk in-store at Belk.com and on the Belk app. Belk, in the game since 1888.
Panthers football is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona, La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Panthers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Panthers in the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff like tailgating with your friends and family. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Panthers.
The night sky has boiled blue into black. The buildings visible from the press box here in uptown Charlotte have a very pronounced Panthers feel to them. The Bank of America building, the crown in process blue. Same with the Barings building, which is visible from where we sit. But right now, the Panthers milling in retreat defensively. LA with the ball off the turnover on the ETN muff punt at the 26-yard line. The drive started at the 41 of Carolina. It's 17-7, LA on top. Winner on to the divisional round. Stafford comes under center. First down and 10 from the 26. Twins to the left. Here's the snap. Play fake. Stafford, the screen pass, left side. Williams on the numbers, 30. Flag down. He's got the 20. Cuts it inside and wrestled down at the 15. This is coming back.
Yeah, I believe it's a block in the back, yes. You can tell I'm laughing at Steve Avila. He's so frustrated. He just threw his arms up in disgust, the guard, when he came out. He hit Trev Morgan in the back. That's the right call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 73. The 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
And there was no reason to do it because it was behind the play.
Yeah, it was behind the play. Maybe Trev could have possibly tripped him up, but just your big body getting in the way. But listen, that's a huge. We have to take advantage of this penalty if we can. Don't let them get into some type of field goal range. Do you pressure Luke right here? I mean, they're probably going to try to run it, but don't be afraid. What do we have to lose?
A challenge. We got to challenge everything. We can't just get, hey, it's 1st and 20. We'll give them a little bit here on first down. No. They could, if they go quick, we got to get up and challenge these routes quickly.
Line of scrimmage is now the 36. Mevis' long field goal this season is 52. Stafford, shotgun snap, handoff Williams, up the gut, nudges ahead across the 30 to the 29-yard line, just a bayonet through the middle of that Panther defense. He gets 7 back. It brings up 3rd down, and that play looked like it was designed to at least get the Rams into field goal range. How aggressive, Luke, do you expect LA to be as we get a timeout?
I think right here, the penalty made it first and 20, so they got second down here, so they have 2 yards to go get it, or 2 downs to go get it. I think now they put the ball in Stafford's hands and say, hey, go get us a first down here. And I think the ball is going to continue to stretch downfield in this window for them, so we got to be really good on our communication. We kind of blew a coverage last drive, so our communication pre-snap needs to continue to improve.
Panthers used their first timeout, 1:46 on the clock. 2nd and 13 from the 29. Stafford is in the shotgun. Snap, Another handoff. It's Williams, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. And now extracurriculars after the play as Parkinson got into it with one of the Panthers officials. Get in there quickly to break it up.
It's Nick Scoreboard. Nick Scoreboard is just a physical monster, and he just cut Colby Parkinson on that cross action right there.
And Parkinson didn't like it. That's exactly what happened.
Takes a second timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Another timeout by Carolina. One left. 3rd and 12 from the 28. 1:42 on the clock.
Yeah, Nick Scorton's been doing that all year on all these cross action looks from these tight ends. So the tight end's trying to come across the formation, kick the defensive end out to have a backside cut. But what Nick Scorton's doing, he just plays physical through the thigh boards of that tight end and cuts him down.
3rd and 12 from the 28, working right to left. Panthers with a too-high safety look. Here's the snap. Panthers bringing a little pressure. The throw over the middle. It's complete to Higbee at the 19. He's going to be shy of the marker. It's 4th down, about 3 to go. Timeout Carolina with 1:37. So the Panthers are out of timeouts. And let's check in with Sharon.
Anish, no rain thankfully right now, but the wind is really starting to pick up. It's going across the field. You can see the flags just really blowing from the Panthers sideline across to the Rams sideline. The goalpost actually shaking a little bit sometimes with this wind gust so far, so that could impact things moving forward, but the rain is holding off right now.
And Sharon, the Rams are bringing the offense out on the field here on 4th and 3.
Yeah, we called the timeout, and they never, the offense never even attempted to go off the field. They stayed. So are they going for it, being that aggressive, knowing they're going to get the ball back and thinking we're not going to go down offensively, or is it going to try to get us to jump?
Stafford is in the gun. It's 4th and 3. Here's the snap. Stafford looking around, rolling to his right, throws on the run. Incomplete, broken up by Wanham. And Carolina now with 1:31 to go, no timeouts, take over from their own 19. That could be a colossal play if the Panthers are to come back in this game.
Yeah, really good job by Trayvon Merrick right there. He wins a one-on-one matchup on a pressure on Kyron Williams. It forces Stafford to the right. We're sitting in zone coverage. We do a really good job. We get right in Stafford's face. He's got to dump that ball. Incomplete pass. Really good pressure look by Trayvon Merrick right there.
What a play by DJ Wanham. DJ Wanham's the backside outside linebacker, and he never stopped. He kept on mirroring Stafford rolling out to his right, because initially it looked like Stafford could run for it. Ball's a little behind, but Wanham's there to bat it down. You said the word monumental.
Panthers get a huge stop. 1:31 on the clock. Now can Carolina at least get 3? No timeouts. Out of the shotgun. 1st down. Handoff Dowdle running left side, and he is taken down for a loss of about a half yard on the play. Jared Verse, who was the Rookie of the Year a season ago with the TFL. 2nd and 11, 1:15 on the clock. Ball at the 18. Panthers now going quickly. Trips right. Young is in the gun. They're trying to go quickly. 1:05 on the clock. Bell tie snap. 4-man rush. Bryce throws deep down the middle of the field. A lot of contact. A flag on the play. He wanted Coker, who got tangled up with Lake, fresh off injured reserve.
That's a good matchup for us with Coker lined up against Lake. Lake is a big physical, he's a safety guy. He's the big nickel guy. We like Coker. Now they're talking about it. Yeah, okay, good. Making sure.
And that's going to give the Panthers the ball in plus territory.
One timeout,
No timeouts.
No timeouts, 1 minute left.
Pass interference, defense, number 37. Ball placed at the spot of the foul. 1st down.
This is huge for Carolina. If they get 3 here, they've got the wind at their back. You feel good going into halftime down 7. You get more than that. Game on.
Yeah, easy play call. Easy call by the ref, too, watching it. Lake, he just grabbed him. And nice job.
The question was now, where did they spot
exactly
the ball?
Right.
Where did it happen? So they've spotted it at the 47-yard line on the right hash, just off the Panther logo. 59 seconds on the clock. No timeouts for Carolina. Young in the gun. Twins left. It's McMillan with Coker in the slot. Bryce the snap, looking left, throws down the left sideline. Coker behind the defense, makes the catch. He's got the 20, out of bounds in the red zone.
That's against number 37 again. We did a switch release, and Bryce did a great job of getting the ball out up in the air, and Quentin Lake had to guard him again. 1st down, but watch Coker make this catch. And I'm not trying to take up for ETN, he catches the ball too effortless. He fought that football. There could be something with the lights. I'm not trying to make excuses for ETN catching that punt. Coker catches the ball too easy for him to kind of bobble that.
Most importantly, he got out of bounds. First down and 10 from the 16. Empty set. Dowdle is in the slot. Young looking right. Takes the shotgun snap. Bryce throws right side. Lee gets incomplete, covered by Durant. Got awfully handsy on that right sideline. Still, 2nd and 10, 49 seconds to go. So Jalen Coker had the big pass interference penalty that he drew, and then the 37-yard catch downfield, making up for the play earlier in the game where kind of cut a route short, and it led to an interception.
I like Bryce being aggressive. I think he kind of just missed that throw, to be quite honest. Leggett had a step. I think he just threw it a little too far out in front.
Trips to the right. Coker wide right. McMillan and Leggett slot right. Evans the tight end. Young in the gun. Working left to right. Shotgun snap. Bryce in the pocket. Throws left side. Dowdle never turned around. He finally did. It was too late. It's incomplete. Covered by the linebacker Spates. 3rd and 10. 44 seconds on the clock. Ball on the LA 16-yard line. One thing you don't want to do here, you don't want to take a sack to create that fire drill for your field goal team.
I think the Rams, if we don't have success on this play with the ball in, I think the Rams take that time. They might burn it so they can get the ball back.
Maybe. Trips to the right. McMillan split out to the left. 7 touchdown catches in the regular season for T-Mac. Young out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket. He's got room to run. Bryce will take off. He's got the 10. He's got the 5. Dives toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bryce Young. 17-13. These Cardiac Cats are right back in the game.
Yeah, we catch them in man coverage. They run a TE game up front on the defensive line. We do a great job with our offensive line passing it off and leaves a huge void. And when you play man coverage in the back end, everyone's backs to the quarterback. So Bryce sees that. He runs. He makes one guy miss, scores a touchdown. This crowd is back into it. The energy's unbelievable. A great job passing that game off up front, and Bryce understanding it's man coverage and running for a touchdown.
And now Ryan Fitzgerald, the rookie out of Florida State, on for the PAT. Snap, hold, the kick with the wind at his back is good. You talk about a sequence of plays that could change this game. The Rams go for it. 4th and 3, maybe thinking, let's go for the jugular. DJ Wanham gets the PBU, Sharon. Panthers, no timeouts. Drive 81 yards for a score. It's now 17-14. Game on, Sharon Thorsland.
Absolutely, and these players know it down here. Bryce Young came off the field just like marching. He was just like really intent, really aggressive, getting a lot of high fives from guys. They know that they are right back in this thing now. Guys really excited down here. They're mobbing him down here on the offensive sideline. So that was a tremendous, tremendous drive to get them right where they want to be headed into halftime, Anish.
Let us pause to catch our breath. 10 seconds for Station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte. Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is 99.7 The Fox.
.37 seconds to go. Anish Shroff, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, Fitzgerald to kickoff, left to right. And this kick bounces at the 21. That's a flag. It's going to give LA the ball at the 40-yard line. He knew he had the wind at his back, and he tried a soft kick. It's got to get to at least the 20 to be in the landing zone. LA ball at the 40 now.
The kick did not reach the landing zone. Ball he placed at the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles.
Yeah, Anish, you're 100% right. That last kickoff, he barely clipped it, and it went into the end zone. So you're 100% right. He's trying to just float that ball and land it. It was literally a yard away from being perfect. It's just now they have the ball on the 40-yard line. Mevis has a big leg. He made one from 66 in pregame, so we got to tighten up here on defense.
One timeout, 37 seconds to go. Stafford in the gun, working right to left. There's the snap. Stafford back to throw. Pocket hold. Fires to Adams. It's caught in Panther territory. First down at the 46. 29 seconds on the clock. We get a timeout by LA, their final timeout. And they are now creeping closer to field goal range. But you got to remember, Sharon, you're down there. You said the wind was swirling. That may have impacted the decision to go for it on 4th and 3 for LA last time instead of taking the points for what would have been probably around a 37-yard field goal. What's the wind situation like now?
It's doing the same thing right now. If you look up at the flags atop the signs, they are just whipping from right to left, from left to right, from the Panthers sideline over to the Rams sideline. So the wind is still swirling down here at Ish.
31 seconds to go. First down and 10. Crowd to its feet. Stafford in the gun. Williams right hip. Here's the snap. Here's the blitz. Stafford throws down the left side. Incomplete. Wanted Nacua, covered by the rookie Lathan Ransom, who had 11 tackles.
Yeah, I think
the win against LA in Week 13.
We brought some pressure. I think this win's given Matthew Stafford some fits. I really and truly believe that. Some of these balls have floated on him, and that's unlike him. That's a bionic arm, and it's usually he can cut through it, but that win is very strong.
And what they've done, go ahead, Nish.
I was going to say that might be an opportunity for the defense, too.
Yeah, anytime we're bringing pressure to the front side of the formation, they're checking routes to that side. We have to just make sure we acknowledge that.
2nd and 10, 27 seconds to go. Ball on the Panther 46. Stafford the snap. In the pocket. Takes a hit. Throws over the middle. Incomplete at the 35. That might have been tipped.
He's looking at his right hand pretty good. I think Stafford's going to come out.
And now Stafford shaking his right hand a little bit.
He is
22 seconds on the clock. It's 3rd and 10.
We know how tough he is. He hit it, yeah, and he keeps on opening, closing, and squeezing, open, closing, squeezing.
Now this crowd reinvigorated, re-energized. Can they get one more stop? 3rd and 10, 22 seconds to go in the half. Neither team with any timeouts. Stafford is in the gun. Here's the shotgun snap. Back to throw. Launches down the right side. Nakua's open. He dropped it. Puka Nacua was open, streaking down the sideline. The ball hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. The player who led the NFL in receptions. It is now 4th down and 10. The punt team will come on. Maybe they bring on Mevis. It looks like Mevis might be coming on for a field goal attempt. No. It will be Ethan Evans.
I'm telling you it's the lights, guys. Puka Nacua does not miss passes. He never saw the football. You can watch on the replay. He goes to attempt. His hands don't go up where the ball's supposed to be.
Evans punts it away. Left side. It bounces out of bounds. 8 seconds on the clock. We'll see where they spot it. Maybe it is the lights, but Jake, Luke, given how the Panthers have made a couple of mistakes, they've given LA a couple of short fields. They turned it over on a muff punt. They threw an interception. All things considered, to be down 3 going into halftime at home?
You have to float going into halftime. Like Dave Canales, guys, can we play any worse? We haven't done. Look what we've done.
And you're only down 3.
We're down 3. This crowd's into it. Where have they stopped us? They have not. We've run the ball, 4, 8, 10 times. That's it. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Love it. Jake Delhomme, the birthday boy. The only other meeting between the Panthers and Rams. Delhomme, the hero, in double overtime at the old Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. Young takes a knee. It takes us to halftime. Panthers in this game, 17-14. A couple of huge holds by the defense late in the first half, and Bryce Young with that 16-yard touchdown run to make it a 3-point game. We'll get you to the studio guys after this.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
The copyright of this broadcast on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network is owned by the Carolina Panthers. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Carolina Panthers is prohibited.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by GMC, professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers. Bank of America, what would you like the power to do? Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of your Carolina Panthers. Best Crowd Management, proud to support Carolina Panthers game days in Charlotte. Learn more at best.guarded.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panthers football is brought to you locally in Charlotte by Atrium Health. At Atrium Health, we do more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. The North Carolina Education Lottery. Play Cash Pop. Just pick one pop to match and win. Win up to $2,500 5 times a day. On sale now. Mount Olive, the official pickle juice of the Carolina Panthers. Panthers football and the greatest music ever recorded are on 99.7 The Fox.
Now to Jim Zoki with the Coke Halftime Report. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
Halftime, Panthers within 3, trailing the LA Rams 17-14. Listen back to some of the highlights coming up here in a second. Charlotte's momentum has a name, UNC Charlotte, 32,000 students strong, and ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, built for a top-tier city. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte. As we listen back to some of the first half highlights now, and the Rams jump off to a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. It's Matt Stafford to Puka Nacua for a 14-yard touchdown.
Rams come out in the shotgun. Blake Corum, the running back. Stafford the snap. Looking, throws to the end zone. Nacua, center cut of the end zone for a touchdown. It is 6-0 LA.
And then the Panthers, Bryce Young has the ball, but here he gets picked off, and the Rams take it away.
Chest high snap. Young pumps, steps up, throws over the middle. It is tipped, and it is picked by Kobe Durant, who takes it out of bounds across the 35-yard line.
And that would bring us to the end of the first quarter with the Panthers trailing 7-0 there. Another Stafford to Nacua touchdown would give the Rams a 14-0 lead, but the Panthers start to climb back in. Here's Chuba Hubbard answering with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Hubbard, the running back. Here's the snap, the give to Chuba! Touchdown! Up the middle! Chuba Hubbard! One of the core guys who's been through it all. Gets the Panthers' first postseason touchdown in 8 years.
Makes it a 14-7 game in the second quarter. The Rams would extend their lead with a field goal by Mevis to make it 17-7 in the second quarter. Panthers looked like they might be in trouble when Etienne fumbles and muffs a punt. LA would recover, but they go for it on fourth down, don't get it on 4th and 3. And then Bryce Young takes them down the field. They go 81 yards, and Bryce caps it off here with a 16-yard touchdown run.
Young out of the shotgun, takes the snap, steps up in the pocket. He's got room to run. Bryce will take off. He's got the 10. He's got the 5. Dives toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bryce Young. 17-13.
And that's the Whataburger. What a moment of the first half. Grilling delicious food for 75 years. Whataburger, just like you like it. When we come back, a look at the first half stats. The box score coming up with the Panthers down just 3 at halftime to LA, 17-14.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Can you see that Panthers game?
Oh, yeah, I saw the whole thing.
The squad looks promising.
Sure do. I'm seeing some talent.
They got some pieces for sure.
And they got no quit.
You said it. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jake.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Keep pounding. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Back to Jim Silky with the Halftime Report. Brought to you by Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
Halftime wild card round game. The Panthers trailing the LA Rams 17-14. Panthers season stay ice cold with Zippy Ice based right here in Charlotte. They're the ice provider at Bank of America Stadium. Keeping your drinks and the Panthers cool all game long. Zippy Ice keeping Carolina cool one game at a time. First half stats are brought to you by Roby Services, your one-stop source for all of your electrical, heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. And in the first half, the Panthers with 182 yards of total offense, 214 for the Rams. Bryce Young, 11 of 20 passing, 151 yards with an interception. Of course, Bryce ran for a touchdown. He carried it twice for 15 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 17 yards on 4 carries, also with a touchdown. Rico Dowdle, 4 carries for just 9 yards. ETN carried it once for 4 yards. Jalen Coker, the top receiver, 4 catches, 70 yards. Tedero McMillan had 3 catches for 49 yards. 2 to Tommy Tremble for 18 yards and 1 catch apiece for Xavier Leggett and for Chuba Hubbard. Meanwhile, for the Rams, Matt Stafford, 10 out of 17, 137 yards with a touchdown. Puka Nacua was targeted 10 times, had 6 catches, 63 yards with a score. Tyler Higbee, 2 catches for 45 yards. Kobe Parkinson, 1 for 15. Devontae Adams, just 1 catch, 14 yards in the first half. Running the ball, Kyron Williams, 7 attempts, 37 yards. Blake Corum, 9 carries, 35 yards for the LA Rams. Panthers football brought to you by the Honda dealers of the Carolinas. We'll take a timeout here, get ready for the start of our second half. Coming up next, it's the Rams at the half, leading the Panthers 17-14.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric, and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
If you want wellness wherever, that's delivered with great website manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Keep your cool this season with Zippy Ice. Proudly woman-owned and based in Charlotte, Zippy Ice delivers cool, crisp ice straight to Bank of America Stadium and businesses across the Carolinas. When the heat is on and the stands are packed, trust the same team that keeps the drinks chilled at every Panthers game. Need ice for your tailgate or business? Just text or call 980-355-9851. Zippy Ice, keeping Carolina cool one game at a time.
Back to Jim Silky with the Coke Halftime Report. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
Panthers trail at halftime to the LA Rams 17-14. Rubbermaid commercial products deliver pro-level strength from brute trash cans to mop buckets. Rubbermaid tools are made for work that matters, helping you finish strong every time. Visit rubbermaidcommercialproducts.com today. Injury reports are brought to you by Atrium Health, doing more to keep you moving, achieving, and striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. Ike Ekwonu will not return to this game with a knee injury. Also from the offensive line, Robert Hunt, pectoral injury listed as questionable. One other game in the NFL, 8 o'clock tonight, the Bears and the Packers. 3 games for Sunday, Jacksonville hosting Buffalo, Philadelphia versus San Fran, New England hosting the Chargers, and then Monday night, Houston plays at Pittsburgh. But here in Charlotte, Anish, the Panthers back at it, trailing just by 3 points, 17-14.
Yeah, Jim, I think the Panthers have to feel pretty good. They did not play their best football, and they are very much in this game, and they've got to feel that they can win this game. Let's revisit our keys to the game, brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Jake, you sounded the drum, run the ball early. Have you changed your tune given that the Panthers found some plays downfield?
Not necessarily, no. I think we're a little too cute in the first quarter, to be quite honest. I thought we could have stuck with the run more. Listen, 11 runs, 20 passes. I think we got to the point of, hey, we're fed up. We had an interception. That was a miscommunication. We had a muff punt. Let's go. We got to play. How good you have to feel about yourself. You're down 3. We did not play our best football by any stretch of the imagination. 2 turnovers. Let's go, man. The nerves are out. Let's go.
Yeah, I think, to limit the explosives, the only real movement they've had so far this game on the offensive side of the ball has been the explosive plays downfield. I mean, Higbee's got one for 36. Puka and Devontae Adams both have one for 14 and 16. Other than that, we've been pretty clean. We've limited big explosive plays in the run game, and then they're 1 for 6 on third down, so we're playing really good football.
And that 1 for 6 on third down, I think these 70,000 plus that have gathered here today have a lot to do with that.
Absolutely, the energy. They had a couple penalties there in the second quarter, backed up in the end zone, where the crowd definitely was involved. So the energy that they're bringing not only helps with that, but also brings juice to guys on the field.
Yeah, going back to the injury situation, I'm worried about Icky. I'll be very honest. The Rob Hunt situation, he's still in uniform. He's still braced up. I don't think he comes back in. I think it's of emergency only. I guess I'm holding out hope there. You always worry. They say it's a pec type of injury. Maybe it's not something severe. If we need him, we have him. I'm just trying to.
If you're going to look for a silver lining, this offensive line has managed multiple permutations through the course of the season. It's been a rotating cast, guys stepping in, guys getting hurt. Robert Hunt is back. He's got to come out. Well, Austin Corbett's played a lot of football this year. Josh Nijman has started 4 games this year. There's a lot of trust and there's a lot of continuity no matter who you put out there.
Yeah, I think a lot of credit goes to Joe Gilbert and Harold Goodwin for the offensive line coaches for keeping those guys afloat, keeping them together, and coaching every single guy in that room, not just the 5 starters that'll be on the field.
17-14 your score as we begin the third quarter. The Panthers kick off right to left. Black tops, black pants, silver helmets shimmering like a shiny sword on this Saturday night here in January. Fitzgerald will kick off right to left. Rivers and Smith wait back deep inside the 10 for L.A. A 5-yard approach. Fitzgerald swings the leg, boots it away, and this one into the end zone where it is caught and down by Rivers. L.A. starts at the 35. We check in with Sharon Thorsland.
And the issues just that the Panthers certainly know they did not play their best football in the first half, still just down 3 to this Rams team. Coach Dave Canales just coming out of the half told his guys, play our game, just play our game, play good football. That's a message he hammered all week. It's about the little things, playing fundamental football, play clean football. A'Shawn Robinson telling the defense, let's just go out and play our best ball, guys.
And they've got a chance to ride the wave of this raucous, frenzied crowd. First home playoff game in a decade. First playoff game in 8 years. Stafford under center, working left to right. Play action pass. Fires toward the sideline. As it ripped away from him by Mike Jackson, who tied for the NFL lead. And passes defended, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
This is just an example of Mike Jackson playing the play longer than Devontae Adams. It's play action pass. It's just a deep curl route, a deep out route, a hinge is what we used to call it. Devontae Adams had it in his hands, and then Mike Jackson just competed harder to the ground and got it out.
Adams lines up wide to the left. Parkinson motions off right tackle. Stafford the snap. He gets hit, throws deep downfield. Broken up by Horn, intended for Adams down the left sideline. No flag in the backfield. Worry for a moment if the Panthers got there late. Instead, it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Stafford had to get rid of the ball. We came with a little inside middle dog cross late with Roseboom and Chairless, and Matthew had to get rid of the football. And right when JC turned around, he batted it away because Devontae was running that high angle corner.
The Rams are 1 for 6 on 3rd down. They deal with the sound and fury and this Panther defense. Stafford in the gun, a trips look to the right. Here's the snap. Stafford back to throw. Throws underneath, incomplete. The ball intended for Adams at the 40-yard line. 3 straight incompletions to begin the third quarter. The Rams now 1 for 7 on 3rd down. They will punt, and a chance at redemption for the rookie ETN.
Yeah, just sat in zone coverage right there. Nothing was open downfield. It felt a little bit of inside pressure, but just errant throw right there. Get off the field.
Ethan Evans will punt it away. North Carolina native from Mount Airy. Went to college at Wingate. Gets the snap, kicks it away. A high punt, a good one. ETN has to signal for a fair catch. Fighting the lights, juggles it, and makes the fair catch as Bank of America Stadium lets out a collective gasp. Carolina ball at the 13-yard line. Sharon.
It is just electric down here on this sideline. Defense pumped up, and now the offense taking the field. Robert Hunt with his helmet, mouth guard in, going back into the game. He, of course, got injured in the first half. That pectoral injury was questionable, but looks like he's going to try and gut it out here in the second half.
That's good news. Bryce Young in the first half, 11 of 20, 151. He ran for a touchdown, did throw the one pick. Chuba Hubbard is the running back out of a two tight end set. McMillan wide left, Coker wide right. Young crouches under center. Here's the snap, back to throw. Young chased, flushed to his left. He'll tuck, he'll run. He's got the 15, the 20, and awkwardly slides down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1.
Yeah, so good job by Bryce right here. They had 2 play calls called on the huddle. If you get 2 high safeties, we'd run the ball, right? So it was 1 high safety, so Bryce gets to the line of scrimmage and checks to the pass play. We do a good job with protection. Nothing available downfield, and Bryce is able to run forward there for about 8-9 yards on first down.
Sliding is still very much a work in progress for the third-year quarterback. 2nd down and 1 from the 22. Double tight end set again. Hubbard, the lone running back. Snap, handoff Chuba, cuts it back, up the middle, picks up a first down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 6 for Hubbard, 5 carries, 23 yards, plus a touchdown for Chuba.
Yeah, I love the play call. We ran right behind. I had my binoculars right on Robert Hunt. I'm so interested in watching him. We came on the double team, was able to move Puna forward out the way. We ran right behind him, and he gave the signal for the first down. I'd like to see that. That's somebody that, okay, I had a little strain. I'm kind of working through some kinks. I'm back.
Hunt, a Pro Bowler last year from Jake's alma mater, the University of Louisiana. Out of the shotgun, Young to throw, pressure coming. He's got to dirt it at the feet of McMillan, incomplete. 2nd down. That time the Rams brought the safety Cam Curl on the blitz.
Yeah, it's our 2 first downs. We both tried passes on our first downs instead of running it. And Curl came on the blitz, and Bryce didn't like it and had to dirt it. That's a smart play by Bryce.
2nd down and 10. 13-16 to go. Third quarter. Panthers down by 3 despite some miscues in this game. A muff punt, a turnover on downs in their own territory, plus an interception. Young is in the gun. Hubbard sits off his left hip. Rams bring the blitz. Young flush to his left, on the move, throws off his back foot. Incomplete behind the Panthers bench on the near sideline. And it's 3rd down and 10 from the 28 coming up.
That's twice they brought that. That's old school weak dog to me. That's the wheel, like the mic in the wheel. Depends on how you want to label it. So it's a wheel free safety that came there, and Bryce had to scramble out to his left and just get rid of it. So now 3rd and 10. So they've kind of lit us up twice with the pressure.
Tataroa McMillan lines up wide to the left. Coker goes wide right. Jimmy Horn's been seeing more and more snaps lately. He's in the slot to the right along with Tremble. Young in the gun. Turns his head left, turns his head right. Now barking out an audible. Rams with press coverage on the outside. Here's the snap. Young in the pocket. Throws down the middle of the field. That is caught for a first down by Tataroa McMillan at the 44 of Carolina. A gain of 16. And the Panthers, who in their previous 2 games were 2 for 19 on 3rd down, they're 4 of 7 today.
We match up well with these DBs. They're very thin. They have a little bit of length, but they're very thin, and our big receivers, we can body them up. They played a one robber. They have one safety that comes down in the middle of the field. They're trying to rob the middle, but we're able to get across it, and Bryce did a nice job of layering the football into T-Mac.
12 and a half to go, third quarter. Panthers down 3. Pistol snap, inside handoff. Hubbard, who's spun down near midfield at the 48-yard line, a gain of 4, and those are the 2nd down and 6s, the drive starters that keep this offense on schedule.
Yeah, I love it. I love the last 2 first downs. We tried to throw the football. We're behind the sticks. On the second one, Bryce, thank God his feet. We just don't talk enough about how good he is with his feet. Even on the 16-yard touchdown run, that was effortless. It's like it doesn't take anything out of him. It's so easy.
2nd down and 6 from the 48 of Carolina. The ball is on the logo. Young extending his arms, barking out a different play as he reads the coverage. One high safety look for L.A. Here's the snap, the give to Hubbard. Sheds a tackle in the backfield, met by Stewart, and the play is whistled dead. No gain on the play, not much room for Chuba. And another 3rd down coming up for Carolina. 6 to go, no gain on the play.
Luke, they're starting to time up our snap count. It gets quiet, right, so they can hear it. And Bryce doesn't have this forceful, he hasn't developed that yet to get that hut, where you can get him to jump. So they're starting to time it up. That's something that we're going to have to either change. Quick count them if we can, if we don't have any type of shift of motion or something like that. But they're starting to time it up.
3rd down, 6 to go, ball on the 48. Young is out of the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Chuba's the running back. L.A. jumped, free play. Bryce throws down the right side for Coker. It's incomplete. But that might give Carolina a 1st down depending on this spot.
I think, listen, I'm not trying to be funny here. I think Bryce is going through puberty. I heard hut.
Offside. Defense number 55. 5-yard penalty is enough for a 1st down, Carolina.
Did you hear it?
I heard it, Jake.
I heard it. I mean, listen, they are timing our snap count. I love it. You have to develop that. That's not something you're just born with. You have to develop it. And I love it. I like taking the shot. He knew, hey, I got a free play. I am taking the shot.
And it is enough for a 1st down with a penalty. So it looked to be about 3rd and 5.5, but it is a 1st down. Ball now at the 46-yard line of L.A. Young comes under center. Heavy set with 3 tight ends. Chuba's the running back, standing on the logo. The snap. Hubbard runs inside and spears inside the 45 of L.A. to the 43. A gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. And Luke, do you get the sense Chuba might be the bell cow tonight?
I tell you what, he's getting hit. He's getting hit kind of right at the line of scrimmage. But I tell you what, he's falling forward. He's moving that pile forward. He looks like the Chuba that we saw last year. I know we talked a lot about the last game. He was kind of coming into his own a little bit. We talked to him, and I think he had more going on than the calf. And then now get him at full speed again, full strength. This is the Chuba that we're used to seeing.
2nd down and 7 from the 43 of L.A. Young in the shotgun. Jimmy Horn in motion. Young looks Horn off. Screen pass right side Hubbard. He's got the 45. Inside the numbers 40. Right side. And Chuba Hubbard with a 1st down to the 36 of L.A. And now the 10th play of this drive is coming up. These are the kind of drives Carolina needs if they're going to win this game.
And it feels like we're starting to kind of wear on them a little bit. And you saw this a little bit with the game.
That's exactly right.
2 weeks ago against Atlanta, right?
Well, our game against them in the 3rd quarter, we just held the football, and it was death by 1,000 paper cuts. This is our formula.
Young settles under center, a tight end to each side. Chuba remains in the game at running back.
Play clock.
Bryce again barking out an audible. Play clock at 2, at 1. The snap, the handoff to Hubbard. Cuts it back inside the 35 to the 34, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Sharon?
Anish, this is exactly the type of drive that Dave Canales talked about wanting this week. He said we have to sustain these long drives, not just to keep the Rams offense off the field, but so we can become a more dangerous offense. So we can show them different kinds of runs, different kinds of pass plays. The more downs you get, the better off you are, the more dangerous you can become. So this is exactly the kind of drive that he was looking for, talking about that earlier this week.
They might have a matchup here with McMillan and Lake matched up on the left side. McMillan and Horn in a domino stack. Snap, give to Hubbard, tries the right side, and bullies to the 32. Only a gain of 2. So 3rd down and 6. And Luke, if we know anything about the Panthers, this could very well be 4-down territory.
Yeah, Jake just looked at me and said the same thing. So your thought process here is, hey, obviously you'd love to get the 1st down, but what gets us to 4th and 1, 4th and 2 here? So don't have to call play to necessarily get the 1st down. I think we're going to be going for it if it gets to 4th and short here.
No team had more 4th down conversions than Carolina, but first a chance here on 3rd and 6 from the 32. 8:15 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Panthers down 3. Shotgun snap. Young in the pocket, throws right side. It's caught. And tumbling across the 30 to the 28, shy of the marker, is Tommy Tremble. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2, and the Panthers elect for a field goal to try to tie this game at 17. Sharon.
Good news is this wind has calmed down a little bit. It's still certainly whipping, but not as strong as it was earlier, so hopefully will not impact this field goal attempt.
It will be a 46-yarder from the far hash, kicking right to left for the rookie Fitzgerald. 24 of 29 in the regular season. He was 8 for 9 between the 40s. Snap, hold, the kick by Ryan. It is up. It is good, and we start anew. Tied at 17 with 7:29 to go in the third quarter on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This is your official home for Panthers football.
Hit in the backfield and body slam. 10, 5, touchdown, Rico down. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tataroa McMillan.
Play-by-play coverage of today's wildcard playoff game between the Panthers and Rams will continue after this.
Pondering prizes with Cash Pop? Why pick just one pop when you can pick as many pops as you please? Up to 15. Picture this. You pick your pop, perhaps a powerful 7. Now pick more pops like a proud 9, a pristine 15, a perfect 10. Each pop propagates more potential to pack your pockets with prizes up to $2,500. So prepare for a peppering of prizes with Cash Pop from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Cash Pop. Play more pops, win more prizes. Must be 18 to play. See Cash Pop prize and odds charts at nclottery.com. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Moving soon? Let the Panthers' official moving partner take the stress out of your next move. All My Son's Moving and Storage brings 4 generations of experience, white glove service, and a commitment to treating you like family. For more information, call 980-575-1437. Whether you're heading across town or across the country, trust the team that moves Panthers fans with care. All My Son's Moving and Storage.
You wouldn't let a first-round draft pick go to waste, so why are you letting your excess inventory and customer returns sit collecting dust and costing you money? Registics partners with retailers and manufacturers to liquidate excess inventory quickly and profitably. Ready to unleash value from your excess inventory and returns? Visit Registics.com. That's REGISTIX.com. Registics is proud to be an official partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Download the free Panthers app on your iOS or Android device to receive immediate breaking news alerts, convenient mobile tickets, fun games, contests, live video, and all of the best Panthers content in a mobile-friendly app. Search Panthers on your phone's app store today.
Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. 99.7 The Fox.
Love the intensity of game day. Take it to the track. NASCAR brings that same electric energy with a whole lot more horsepower. Get in the driver's seat at NASCAR.com. The engines are revving for Carolina. They have tied this game at 17. 7:29 to go in the third quarter. They will kick off right to left. And the defense has stepped up its game. The offense has stopped giving LA short fields. Fitzgerald to kick off right to left from his own 35. He sets up shop at the 30 as he begins his approach. Xavier Smith and Ronnie Rivers back deep, and now the wind blows the ball off the tee. So Sam Martin, the white undershirt and the white towel hanging out from beneath his jersey, will come in, and he will serve as the holder. Puts his left fingertip on the top of the ball. Fitzgerald approaches, boots it away, and this one is going to be fielded at the 2 by Rivers in the landing zone. Takes it across the 10. He's got the 20, stumbles, 25, and tackled near sideline 30, and that's where LA will start. The good news is, Luke, the 2 touchdown drives for LA, they started in plus territory. When they've had to drive the field, they only have 1 field goal.
Yeah, we're playing well on defense. The run game hasn't hurt us. There haven't been any explosives in the run game. We've done a good job of putting a net on it, and we just have to continue to play well in the passing game. But like you said, when we've got them the third down, we've played really well.
Matthew Stafford got off to a hot start. He's cooled off since. He's under center. It's a double tight end set. On first down, the handoff is to Kyron Williams. Muscles up the center of the defense to the 33. It's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. 7:13 on the game clock. Quarter number 3. Tied at 17. First home playoff game for the Panthers in a decade.
Yeah, I tell you what, the inside guys on this defensive line are doing a great job. Good to have Turk Wharton back in there. He's not a huge guy, but his lower body is powerful. He's hard to move. Derek Brown and Ashawn Robinson, those three big inside guys have controlled the line of scrimmage, done a great job.
Matthew Stafford started 8 for 8. He is 2 for 12 since. Play action pass. Edge pressure from Gibson. Down the seam, too high for Nacua. Incomplete. Nacua running a deep post. It brings up 3rd down and 7. You guys are oohing and eyeing because Carolina almost had that.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the ball was kind of floated right over the middle, and he fell down. The Mike linebacker fell down. That's what it was. Yeah.
So what happened? We brought front side pressure. Claude Chairless, we ran this pressure earlier in the game. Claude replaces to the side of pressure, and he fell down, or else he might have picked it. He's also he landed weird on that play. He's been down. The trainers went out and take a look at him, but really good pressure by Roseboom and Trayvon Merrigan. If he doesn't fall, he might pick this ball off.
The training staff is out on the field, so Stafford now 10 for 21, and remember, he started 8 for 8. Keep pounding the cascading chants here at Bank of America Stadium as we step aside with 6:39 to go in the third, tied at 17.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Need a weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural Italian-style chicken sausage. Add pesto, veggies, mozzarella, your favorite crust, and presto! You've got pizza in 15 minutes or less. Presto. Alfresco. Want a salad that's healthy and delicious? Grab a pack of Alfresco fully cooked chicken sausage. Add your favorite greens, a few veggies, top it off with a light dressing, and presto! You've got a healthy meal that tastes like a cheat day. Presto. Alfresco.
For so many families, football is a tradition they cherish. But the number of children in foster care across the Carolinas is at an all-time high, and the need continues to rise. Thompson's foster care program has expanded in response, but now more than ever, we need foster parents to help us. We're here to let you know that you can become a foster parent, and we'll support you as you make a difference. Give a child a chance to join your family traditions. Visit thompsoncff.org to learn more.
There's a big deal going on at Whataburger. Our new Big Ranch Wrap is just $3 with a crispy chicken strip, buttermilk ranch, cheese, and fresh veggies in a warm tortilla. Or for $4, go bigger with 5 premium Whata chicken bites. Or go bigger than big with a Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. with fresh 100% beef and melty cheese for just $5. Add fries and a drink for just $2.49. Now that's a big deal. The Whata Deal, now at What a Burger! For a limited time at participating locations. Download the app.
Claude Sherrill is running up and down the sidelines here. They taped up his left ankle. He's going to try to go back into this game. And guys, it is getting so loud out here, I can barely hear myself talk, Luke.
Trayvon Merritt comes in, essentially replacing Sherrill with Lathan Ransom moving to safety. That's the value of a chess piece like Merritt. 3rd and 7 from the 33. Shotgun snap. Here comes the delayed blitz. Stafford over the middle, complete to Adams. Turns upfield and pulled down by Roseboom at the 48-yard line of Carolina. A gain of 19, a first down for LA. Just their second third down conversion on 8 tries.
And this is something that's frustrating. We have 2 young guys coming off the slot, Ransom and Shaw Smith-Wade. There's 17 seconds left on the play clock. They start creeping into the blitz. That's way too early, right? Let him get into his cadence, and you can creep. Stafford sees it, slides protection, gets Devontae Adams matched up on Roseboom. You can't show the pressure that earlier. He's going to do that every time.
Sherrill is back in. Shotgun snap. Stafford pumps. Sidearm slingshot at the 45. Incomplete. Intended for Nacua with his old teammate Roseboom, the ex-Ram, in coverage. It brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 48.
Yeah, this play is not going to go down the stat sheet for Claude Charles, but he came on a blitz, and he got blocked by Kyron Williams. But it affected Stafford because it was a shock and awe, and Stafford had to recoil one more time. Little plays like that don't show up in the stat sheet, but they prove so big in certain games, in big moments.
Roseboom and Sherrillis at inside linebacker. Roseboom with that long hair dangling from the helmet like a lion's mane. Stafford, the shotgun snap, looking around, checks down over the middle. He's got Williams, who is lassoed to the turf at the 44-yard line by Shaw Smith-Wade. Here we go, another 3rd down. Can the Panthers come up with a stop? This crowd revs up once more.
Yeah, pressure's been good for us on 3rd down, but we just got to make sure that we don't show it too early. Stafford's done a good job of seeing it. Just don't show it too early. Creep into it late. If you got to hit it a half second late, that's okay. It looks like we're going to sit back and zone right here.
Parkinson, the tight end, wide left. A trips look to the right with Atwell, Adams, and Nakua wide right. Quad high snap. Stafford in the pocket. Throws downfield. Adams reaches up. Did he hang on to the ball?
He did not.
No.
Oh, he threw a flag.
Delivered the ball. Oh. Adams went up to make the catch. A flag is down.
By the back.
That's a bad call.
Took a hard shot going to the sideline. He didn't hang on to the ball. They're going to talk about it. They are going to talk about it here.
The ref at the play
saw it, and the back judge threw it. You can't throw it from that. You don't have an angle to the ball. Just because he gets hit hard on the sidelines doesn't make it a penalty.
Now let's see if they pick this up. They're not signaling anything yet. Now they bring the white hat, Clete Blakeman, into the conversation.
It was Nick Scott. He ran a high corner route, and Nick Scott blew him up. It's a great hit. We got to see it on the replay where he hit him. But
got him on the shoulder.
Got him on the shoulder, yeah.
Adams reached up. Scott greets him on the shoulder with the shoulder.
Personal foul. Against a defensive player in the 21 of the defense. He's 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
He didn't hit him in the head, though.
That's a tough pill to swallow for the Panthers. They thought they were getting off the field. Now we looked and we saw the replay. It looked like Scott delivered a clean hit to the shoulder of Davante Adams. Yes, he was defenseless, but it was to the shoulder of Davante Adams. Instead, the penalty gives LA a fresh set of downs. Those are the type of calls you want to make sure, Luke, the officials get those right in a game of this caliber and magnitude.
Yeah, and it's hard as a defender. You always got to think, right, when that guy's coming down from that catch, Davante Adams goes up to catch his ball. He's going to be coming down, so his whole body's coming down, his head, his neck, all that area. So we just got to make sure your strike zone is low enough as he's coming down.
First down and 10, LA from the 29 of Carolina. The snap, Kyron Williams gets the call, steers to the right side, where he's taken down by Merrig and Derek Brown. He picks up about 4 or 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down from the 25-yard line. Crowd continuing to voice its displeasure with the call.
Yeah, just got to flush it, right? You got to move on to the next play. That play's over with, as frustrating as it might have been. You can't dwell on that play. We got a fresh set of downs. We got to go make another stamp and go make a play here.
2nd down and 5, ball on the 24, 4:35 to go, 3rd quarter, all tied at 17. Stafford under center. Atwell motions wide right. Play action pass. Quick throw underneath. Parkinson dropped it incomplete. Tried a little screen pass to the tight end. The Panthers all over it. There was no room. And Luke, here we go. It's another 3rd down, 5 to go this time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to talk about Nick Scordon right here. So Nick Scordon's coming off the edge. Colby Parkinson fake blocks him. Nick Scordon understands it's a screen, doesn't get upfield and deflects that ball. But yes, another 3rd down right here, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. We got to be able to challenge routes at the sticks. No Davante Adams on this 3rd down.
Nakua wide left. He's got 6 catches on 12 targets. Williams, the running back, off the right hip of Stafford. The 37-year-old takes the belt high snap. Stands in the pocket, throws down the left side. He wants Nakua. Mike Jack draped him. There was no room for Nakua. It is incomplete in the end zone. And now LA will have to attempt a field goal. Nakua caught everything early on. The last 6 times he's been targeted, 7 times now, he does not have a catch.
Oh, it's just a great job by Mike Jackson. You're 100% right. Anish, just a really good job. If it's a go ball, Mike Jackson pins him to the sideline, and when the ball is about to arrive, he flips his head around. This is just great job of matching your feet, pinning him to the sideline, getting in his hip, and then turning around so they don't call a flag on you. Now they're kicking into the wind.
A 42-yarder for Mevis. The kick is up from the thicker kicker, and it is good. So Mevis, 5'11", 243 out of Missouri, gives LA a 20-17 lead. 4:17 to go, third quarter. Crowd still letting the refs hear it here on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
You're listening to your exclusive home for Panthers football.
Waist-high snap, Tua under pressure and sacked. Young throws to the end zone. McMillan's open, makes the catch, diving grab. Xavier Legette for the touchdown.
Play-by-play coverage of today's wild card playoff game between the Panthers and Rams will continue after this.
The Fox. In a world where January is supposed to be boring, one staple of the holidays refuses to end. The great deals at Verizon. The joy just keeps on coming. Right now, you can save on 4 new phones and 4 lines. Critics agree. It's the deal that keeps on giving. Come into Verizon and save on 4 new phones and 4 lines on unlimited welcome. Additional terms apply. See Verizon.com for details.
Welcome to more. More action. More awesome. More smoke. More sizzle. More soar. More roar. More friends. More family. Welcome to the one place where no matter who you are, you'll leave with something you'll never forget. Welcome to NASCAR.
Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates is the official eye and ENT care provider for the Carolina Panthers and has offered premier services region-wide for over 100 years. Players, officials, and fans have received glasses, hearing aids, and more from us. With over 130 providers in 18 offices across the Carolinas, finding a doctor has never been easier. To schedule an appointment, call 704-295-3000 or visit us at WeJustMakeSense.com. Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. Premier care since 1923.
Bigger, faster, stronger.
The Panthers are now on the biggest signal in town.
100,000 watts, 99.7 The Fox.
The Panthers trailed in this game 14-0 and 17-7. It's now 20-17 Rams after a 42-yard field goal by Mevis. Panthers football brought to you by Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work. Evans kicks it away left to right. Legette field near side 3. Running on the numbers 10. He's got the 20, 25. Zigzags across the 30 and lunges to the 31-yard line where the Panthers take over. Jake Delhomme has made his way down to the field because he will bang the keep pounding drum between the third and fourth quarter. We now get a flag at the end of the play, which delays the introduction of another Panther legend in the house.
There'll probably be a personal foul at the end of the play here. See who it's on. Had Isaiah Simmons was in there.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, kicking team number 94 for a taunt. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Carolina. And this is number 94's first foul towards a disqualification.
That's Desjuan Johnson, so it gives Carolina the ball at their own 46. It gives us a chance to say hello to Jonathan Stewart, who's going to be filling in for Jake for the next 4 minutes plus and until Jake gets back here.
Yeah, man. You know, right now we just came off of this opportunity, right? You know, penalties being thrown our way. Let's take advantage of it.
Bryce Young is in the shotgun, trips to the right. Rico Dowdle, the running back. Waist-high snap. Check down to Dowdle. Left side makes the catch. He's got the 45. Tight ropes the sideline. Brought down by Forbes in Rams territory at the 48 of L.A. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4.
Yeah, getting the ball out real quick right there by Bryce Young. Give it to your playmaker in space. Rico Dowdle finishing the play. He could have easily ran out of bounds, but he finished it. Love to see it.
3:45 to go. Quarter number 3, Panthers down 3 now in plus territory. Offset eye with Tremble as the fullback. They go right back to Dowdle, tries to cut it back off the right hash. He gets nowhere, no gain on the play. He just has not been that effective today. Luke, Chuba Hubbard's been the more effective running back. It's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, absolutely. They bring Emmanuel Forbes off the backside on a little cat pressure, corner pressure, and that ball was designed to get front side, and Rico just wasn't able to get his left foot in the ground and push that ball away from the edge pressure there.
And again, the Panthers being the heavy underdog, this could be 4-down territory. It was in the first quarter. 3rd down and 4 from the 48. Play clock into single digits. Young in the gun. 2 receivers and a domino stack left. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Bryce flips it over the middle. Incomplete. Broken up by Cam Kinchins, intended for Leggett at the 37 of L.A. Offense staying on the field on 4th down and 4. And Jay Stu, you go back to that Week 13 game. Panthers hit the Rams for 2 long touchdowns on 4th down.
Yeah, just if they're going to be aggressive, they're going to send any type of blitz in this situation, try to get you off the field. That's where you hit them over the top. Find that man coverage, and it's just going to be who's better, right? Who's the better man?
Tataroa McMillan wide left. Jalen Coker slot left, trips to the right. Young in an empty set on 4th and 4. Takes the snap from his own 48. Under pressure, escaping to his right. Little stutter step, tries to get away from Young, throws incomplete down the right sideline, and the Panthers turn it over on downs. LA will take over at the 48-yard line when we come back. 2:46 to go, 3rd quarter, big missed opportunity for Carolina now.
Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Yukon Terrain or Acadia. Suit up like a winner in the bold, luxurious GMC Yukon. Take the field in the stylish and versatile GMC Terrain. Or gather your team and hit the road in the spacious and capable GMC Acadia. Come and test drive a GMC Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia today. GMC, professional-grade SUV of the Carolina Panthers.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
This is Derek Brown. You're listening to Panthers football on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Panthers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Panthers in the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff like tailgating with your friends and family. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Panthers.
After the Panthers' second failed 4th down conversion of the game, they're 0 for 2. LA takes over at its own 48-yard line. You flash the warning signs. Luke, twice the Rams have scored a touchdown when they've had a short field like this. Those are their only touchdowns of the game. They've got a 20-17 lead. 2:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. This Panther defense has played well. They've done a good job after a slow start on Nakua. Matthew Stafford below 50%. They've got to rise to the occasion again.
100%. You got to rise to the occasion. The ball's at the -48, basically at midfield. We got to find a way to get this ball out. We need to get another possession back to the offense right here in good field position. Like you said, we've played well all game on defense. Can we go make a play now? Can we go play from playing well to playing really well?
3 tight ends. Corum the running back. Allen motions right to left. Stafford the snap. Hands off Corum over the left side. Breaks a tackle and gets dropped at the 47-yard line of Carolina. It's a gain of 5 on 1st down. It's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, this is where they like to run. They like to figure out how to get to that mid zone to where it stretches out play side. That's where these running backs are the best. When they get to the second level, you have to be careful. We have to make sure we come up, form tackle, drive through the player. Do not just come up just expecting a pop to get these guys on the ground.
That's Jonathan Stewart stepping in until Jake Delhomme gets back from banging the drum. 2nd down and 8, 2:05 to go in the third. Under center, Stafford, play action pass. Jackson came on the corner blitz. Stafford is hit and devoured by Travis Gibson back at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Yeah, this is just a really good job. They try to go play action. We go boot to Stafford's left side. They're trying to hit a deep over to Tyler Higbee, but Christian Roseboom sees it all the way. He runs with him. They run a high arcing 7 route. Claudin Chairless has that. Prince Umanmielen has a check down in the flat, and then Travis Gibson and Derek Brown are there to clean it up for the sack. Really good job of coverage sack right there, of covering things downfield, and the defensive line getting there.
It's 3rd down and 13. Ball on the 45 of LA. They've got to get to the 42 of Carolina. Stafford, high snap out of the gun. Stafford throws downfield, intercepted. Mike Jackson picks it up at the 38-yard line of Carolina. The defense needed to come up with a stop. They did one better. They get a takeaway.
I'll tell you what, Mike Jackson, this is all film study right here. Mike Jackson's backside, one-on-one with Devontae Adams. And what happens is he runs like a 15-yard hinge. It's just a 15-yard comeback. Mike Jackson sits all over it. He drives the outside hip of Devontae Adams, undercuts that, and makes a great play. That's just Mike Jackson being locked in and playing on the backside, understanding who's in front of him, what he likes to run, and jumping that route and making a huge play.
Matthew Stafford was picked off 8 times in the regular season, 9 if you now count the postseason. 2 of those picks by Mike Jackson. He had the pick 6 in the Week 13 win. And now the Panthers have it, down 3 from their own 38, 1:14 to go in the third. Xavier Legette motions off to the right side. Young under center. Hubbard, the running back. Chuba tries to sweep to his left, spun around, and tackled after a gain of maybe a yard. 2nd down. I think you get the sense, Jay Stu, we may see a heavy dose of Chuba. He didn't get much there, but he's been the guy for Carolina today.
Yeah, Nish, whenever we attack downhill, running at the Rams, which is something that they don't want you to do. They're fast guys. They're not built to literally take on blocks time over time running downhill. If you get Chuba getting in between those tackles, it can be a long day because he's going to get 3 yards a carry at least.
2nd down and 9, ball on the 39 of Carolina. Young back in the shotgun. 2 high safety look for LA. They creep one closer to the line now. Young in the pocket. Steps up, fires over the middle. It is complete. Inside the 40, 35. Coker angles left side 20, 15, 10. Pushed out of bounds by Kinchins at the 9-yard line. A gain of 52 for Jalen Coker. He's got 100+ yards receiving. And the Panthers have a 1st and goal at the Rams' 9-yard line.
This is a great job by the offensive line. Give Bryce time to throw this deep in cut. It's a 15-yard route down the field, so great job of protection, number 1. And then this is just Jalen Coker one-on-one matchup versus Kobe Durant. It's man coverage. He just went and won.
We go to the 4th quarter in Charlotte. Panthers down by 3, 9 yards from taking the lead. And before we go to break, listen to this crowd.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. With a legacy of treating customers like family and giving back to our communities, Belk is so much more than just a department store. Score game day gear from over 100 teams. Shop brands like Adidas, Nike, and Under Armour, and bring home the win with big deals and exclusive coupons. Shop Belk in-store at Belk.com and on the Belk app. Belk, in the game since 1888.
Keep your family warm and comfortable this winter with Michael & Son's Heating Tune-Up for only $59. Michael & Son's Precision Heating Tune-Up will ensure your system is running at peak performance all season long, saving you money on maintenance and energy bills. So call the family of Michael & Son and take advantage of their Heating Tune-Up for only $59 at 800-948-MIKE or schedule online at michaelandson.com.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Panthers football is brought to you by GMC. Gather your team and hit the road in a spacious and capable GMC SUV. Test drive a GMC Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia today. GMC, professional-grade SUV of the Carolina Panthers.
Welcome to more. More action. More awesome. More smoke. More sizzle. More soar. More roar. More friends. More family. Welcome to the one place where no matter who you are, you'll leave with something you'll never forget. Welcome to NASCAR.
Nightfall here in Charlotte, and Bank of America Stadium has become a living, breathing Leviathan. Panthers with the ball, down by 3, first and goal from the 9-yard line. Our buddy Jake Delhomme just hit the keep pounding drum. This crowd is in a tizzy. We might register on the Richter scale if they punch it in. And Ishroff, Luke Kuechly, and Jonathan Stewart until Jake gets back.
Yeah, man.
Although if they score here, maybe you're going to have to leave. You're not leaving.
Hey, I'll do whatever it takes to win this game.
Stu, would you run one in right here?
I need at least get me to the 3-yard line, dog. I'm not really sure how explosive I am still.
Young comes under center. Coker wide right. McMillan wide left. Coker now motions over his tight end on the right side. Fake to Hubbard. Bryce rolls right, throws right. It's caught. Coker sneaks out of the tackle, and then he gets caught by Landman. Once he's out of bounds, a flag comes in. Coker knocked out at the 5-yard line, and Jalen Coker just bounced up with a sneer of cold command as if to say, is that all you have?
That's all you got?
I tell you what, Jalen Coker is coming into his own right now. He's got
personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 53. Fouls half the distance to the goal line. First down, Carolina.
He's got an attitude now, and he's starting to realize I'm a really good football player. He's got 5 catches for 122 yards. I think he might have 6 for like 126 now. He's tough, he's big, he's long, he's physical. He's a great football player, and he came from Holy Cross, undrafted free agent. He's been a great addition for us.
It's the most receiving yards he's had in a game in his NFL career. Young under center, Hubbard the running back. First and goal from the 3. Out of a heavy set, Bryce the snap. Give to Chuba, off the right side, plows through a defender, touchdown! Carolina takes its first lead, 23-20, 14:34 to go.
And I'll tell you what, that's just a duo play. We talked about the Rams running it right behind Robert Hunt and Taylor Moton, and I'll tell you what, Chuba Hubbard did the dirty work right there at the end of that run. He ran right through Quentin Lake. We've been picking on him all game in the pass game. Now in the run game, he's typically a down safety, a physical presence. Chuba had a one-on-one matchup with him and ran right through his face. That's a Chuba that we've been used to seeing, and it's good to see him back.
This is all about who wants it more, and that was a play that just basically told you.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the PAT. Snap, hold, Fitzgerald swings the right leg and makes it 24-20. Jonathan Stewart, I'm not sure you're going anywhere. You sit right down.
All right, as long as Jake is okay. But when Jake gets here, we listen to Jake.
14:34 to go in regulation. The Panthers looking for that first playoff win since 2015 here on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This is your official home for Panthers football.
Hit in the backfield and body slammed. 10-5, touchdown, Rico down, goes to the end zone, touchdown, Tataroa McMillan.
Play-by-play coverage of today's wildcard playoff game between the Panthers and Rams will continue after this.
Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Sierra 1500. Sierra comes suited up with winning features like an available 6-function multi-pro tailgate and advanced technology and safety to help you tackle the toughest jobs. Test drive the GMC Sierra today, the truck that's built to leave the competition on the sidelines, and score extra points with a great deal. GMC, professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
From humble beginnings right here in the Carolinas way back in 1926, Mount Olive Pickle Company has been a fan favorite. Now, with distribution in all 50 states, Mount Olive is the best-selling brand of pickles, peppers, and relish. For nearly 100 years, Mount Olive has been focused on quality and value. So, from the corner of Cucumber and Vine, Mount Olive Pickle says thank you to all of our loyal customers for your continued support, and go Panthers!
Make sure your closet is ready for game day by shopping the latest Panther threads at the team store located at the northeast corner of Bank of America Stadium or online at shop.panthers.com.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
This is the proud home of the Carolina Panthers and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. 99.7, The Fox.
We're going to pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte. Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is 99.7, The Fox.
Carolina has its first lead of the game, 24-20. Fitzgerald swings the leg. This kick fielded by Rivers at the far side 10. Running inside the numbers, he's got the 20, 25, slight stutter step, and drives across the 30 to the 32-yard line. That's where LA will start. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Panthers, 2 by Chuba Hubbard, playing in his first playoff game, 1 by Bryce Young. Carolina down 14-0 in this game. They lead here in the fourth quarter. Sharon Thorsland.
Yeah, this defense fired up after that Mike Jackson interception. He's having just an absolutely tremendous year and pulling a page from Chuba Hubbard after he dropped a would-be interception at Green Bay. He's been hitting the jugs machine every day in practice, and that's paying off once again for him.
This crowd a roaring riot. Fly sweep. Nakua right side 30. Hit by Sherrillis. Breaks a tackle. Gets across the 35 as he's going out of bounds shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Second down and 5. And Puka Nakua's Jake Delhomme steps back in after banging the drum and firing up this crowd. Jake, we haven't really seen Puka do a whole lot since that opening quarter.
No, and listen, I know he's a wide receiver, but my gosh, he plays like a running back. He's so physical. I mean, Claude Sherrillis just gave him everything he had, and he bounced off of it.
Second down and 5. A minute plus gone by, fourth quarter. Play action pass. Stafford in the pocket. Throws over the middle. Adams makes the catch. Angles near side across the 45 of Carolina. And ducks out of bounds at the 39 of Carolina. It's a gain of 23 on the play. And the Rams in plus territory with 13:42 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to a great football player. That was a great throw. He threw that no look. He was looking more to his right, and came across his body. Sometimes DJ Wanham was barreling down in on him, but man, you just have to tip your hat sometimes.
A deep cross to Adams. First down and 10. Stafford 13 for 28, 184. A touchdown and a pick. Under center snap. Stafford turns, hands off Williams. Tries to bounce it right. He's cut down after a gain of only a yard on the play. Derek Brown snubbed from the All-Pro team, snubbed from the Pro Bowl, making plays on that defensive front. It's 2nd and 9.
You're 100% right, Anish. This ball is run right at him. He fights off Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee basically pulls him to the ground. He gets kicked out by the right tackle and still makes the play. He's just a really good football player, and you're 100% right. He got snubbed, and we still love to have him on our team, though.
One of the core guys with JC and Chuba and Tommy Tremble and Bryce Young. Stafford, shotgun snap on second down. Quick throw. He's got Nakua, right side 32, and brought down by 2 defenders at the 30-yard line. It's Merrick and Sherrillis. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. The Rams 2 for 10 on 3rd down. They've also been penalized 8 times today. They came into the game as the least penalized team in the NFL.
And it speaks to this energy in this crowd. I mean, like you said, they haven't been penalized much this year, but this crowd is into it. The energy. Jake came up after banging the drum and said the energy down there and the noise is phenomenal, so we'd love to see him show up again here.
3rd down and a yard from the 30. Stafford the snap, back to throw. Hesitates, throws deep down the right side, overthrows Nakua. The interception is dropped by Nick Scott in the end zone. Scott took a step forward, then leaned back, put his hands up, almost came away with it. Instead, it's 4th down, and the Rams down 4 will go for it with 11:51 to go.
Yeah, really good job right here. The primary target was Puka Nakua. Nick Scorton jammed them at the line of scrimmage, delayed the route. They throw the seam ball. Nick Scott goes up and grabs it with 2 hands. As he's coming down, Puka Nakua knocks it out of his hands.
Rams 0 for 1 on 4th down. They failed on a 4th and 3 before halftime. Stafford under center. Williams the single setback. Crowd is loud. Play clock at 5. At 4. At 3. Here's the snap. Williams up the middle, and he barges forward and gets enough for a first down to the 29-yard line. It moves the chains. 11:41 to go in regulation. Panthers cling to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, they're in 11 personnel, and what they do is they line up Puka Nakua as almost a tight end body, so it's treated like 12. So what I'm getting at is we line up in nickel. They have the advantage with Puka Nakua. He inserts in the C gap, gets blocked up on Shaw Smith-Wade, and they get the first down.
3 tight ends to the left. Allen with slight motion. The give is to Williams running over that left side between the hash marks to the 22. He picks up 6, and it brings up a 2nd down and 4. 4 minutes gone by in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, just got to reset. So again, they just insert a tight end in the B gap, and they insert Higbee as well. So they insert 2 tight ends in the B gap. So the B gap was 1 gap. When they insert 2 guys, it becomes 3 gaps, 1 on each side of those shoulders for those tight ends. So we got to fit it accordingly.
2 tight ends left, 1 to the right. Adams, the lone receiver, to the right. Here's the snap, the give to Williams. Puts his head down and iron heads inside the 20 to about the 19. Going to be a hair short of the line to gain. It's 3rd and less than a yard. You have to assume it's 4-down territory. And Luke, if we learned anything, this might be a shot play to the end zone here.
Absolutely. They got a free play right here. We'll see who's in the game. So Puka comes in, Devontae goes out, Blake Corum comes in, and Kyron Williams goes out. So the deep threat would be probably the end man on the line of scrimmage, tight end wise, and then Puka Nakua.
3 tight ends with Nakua tight to the line right. Stafford under center. Nakua in motion. Quarterback sneak. And Stafford scuffles ahead to the 17-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, so right now
I like that design.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, just we look like we just need to kind of catch our breath a little bit on defense. They've run the ball very well. So after they've been running the ball, now is an opportunity where Sean McVay calls some sort of play action shot. Get Stafford on the perimeter, some side of boot pass, and get him on the perimeter and try to throw the ball down the field.
Rams stay with 3 tight ends. 1st and 10 from the 17. 9:28 on the clock. Fly sweep. Nakua left side. He's got the 15. Puts his head down and gets dropped inside the 15 at the 13. It's Derek Brown making the tackle. A gain of 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. The clock shows 9:12. Panthers lead by 4. It's now a 10-play drive for the Rams. LA, the number 1 offense in the NFL. They average 30-plus points per game. Stafford has had an MVP season. He has not looked like the MVP today. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush over the middle. Caught by Williams. He's got the 5 and hurtles into the end zone for a Rams touchdown. LA takes a 26-24 lead with 8:47 to go in the 4th.
Fell asleep. It's man coverage on the backside. It's 3-by-1. Claude Cherylus is matched up on Kyron Williams, and he runs an angle route. So he fakes like he's going to the flat. Claude Cherylus is trying to beat him to the flat. No, let him get outside of you, pin his hip. If he cuts back across your face, you're in great position. You have to hold leverage on the inside of that angle route. He got a little bit too fast, and once you get on the outside shoulder of that outside breaking route, and then he snaps it back inside on the angle, it's an easy pitch and catch for Matt Stafford.
Now the old Texas route, and now Mevis on for the PAT. Snap, hold. The kick by Mevis is good. 27-24. Rams lead. 8:47 to go in the 4th quarter.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
Today's game day experience is supported by teams working throughout the stadium and beyond. Best Crowd Management is proud to support Carolina Panthers games at Bank of America Stadium, providing experienced crowd management and event operations right here in Charlotte. With more than 500 partnerships, over 150 venues, and more than 10,000 events supported each year, Best brings trusted operations to game days across the country and right here at the home of the Panthers. Learn more about Best at best.garda.com.
There are certain games on the schedule where there's more on the line and the team gets fired up to do their very best and then some. That's how the team at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina views the enrollment season that's happening now. This is their championship game. Pick a great plan from North Carolina's most preferred health insurer at BlueCrossNC.com. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina, official health insurance partner of the Carolina Panthers.
It's bow time. Fumble in the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you could say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Fairy tales exist. Not to tell us dragons exist, but that dragons can be defeated. Panthers slew this dragon in Week 13, but all the pundits and the talking heads who play in the realm of decibels on television didn't seem to think Carolina had a chance. The folks in the desert did not think Carolina would keep it close. And here we are, 8:47 to go in the fourth quarter. The Panthers down by 3. It's right in their hands here at home with a chance to win a playoff game for the first time since the 2015 NFC Championship. 27-24, Carolina trailing. Ethan Evans will kick off right to left. Chuba Hubbard and ETN back deep for the Panthers. Evans with a small 2-yard approach, swings the right leg, and this one sails into and out of the end zone. Panther ball at the 35. Panthers football brought to you by Thompson. Changing lives, changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it. Anish Shroff, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, Sharon Thorsland, a cameo from Jonathan Stewart. Jake, Luke, these final 8+ minutes come down to what?
Third down conversions. I mean, I think that's what it's going to come down to. We want to win on first down, but hey, we've leaned on this team all game long. We protected pretty well, but it's third down conversions. Can we possess this football? We can go on this slow, methodical drive and get us a touchdown.
From the 35, working left to right. The rain is held up all day. Jimmy Horn with orbit motion. Landman coming on the blitz, and a flag. Panthers pointing toward L.A.
I hope, but I don't think so.
Rams have been penalized 8 times today. Panthers 3.
False start. Offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, Caden Mays just kind of the ball. He was starting to snap it, and he just kind of held up for 1 second.
1st and 15. Only the 4th penalty on Carolina. Both teams have played to a stalemate in a lot of ways. Total yards, 309 L.A., 301 Carolina. Rams have run 59 plays. The Panthers 53. Panthers actually have more passing yards. 225 to 195. Young in an empty set. 1st and 15 from his own 30. Play clock at 3. There's the snap. Bryce fires, completes to Coker. Left side, tackled by Lake. Shy of the 35. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 from the 34. A gain of 4 for Coker. who's got 7 catches on 8 targets for 129 yards, the most receiving yards he's had in a game in his career.
Yeah, I kind of wish he would have went up the field. He kind of danced a little bit, and Quentin Lake was able to tackle him only for a 4-yard gain right when Bryce stuck it on him. Just go up the field right away. Try to get it to a 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 type of situation.
Young had the highest quarterback rating of his career in the Week 13 win against L.A. In the gun, ETN motions out to the right. Bryce sets up a tunnel screen. It's Coker dancing around. He's behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets shipwrecked for a loss at the 32-yard line with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long, another pivot point moment in this game for Carolina.
Yeah, it's 3rd and long, and
it's 3rd and 13, Jake. And
I know.
They got 68 yards to go, not 69.
Hey, I like it.
You know where I'm going with this.
I know exactly where you're going. I don't know if they're going to play the Tampa 2 on this particular play, and we're going to call X-Clown, but I take a 1st down.
I mean, almost the exact down and distance, an exact spot on the field for X-Clown. Young is in the shotgun, takes the snap. Here's the blitz. Young throws deep down the right side. Coker adjusting, and it's broken up, incomplete. Durant in coverage. And it's 4th down with 7:21 to go.
Yeah, we had a step on them. They brought some pressure. They brought a safety pressure late, and we had good protection. Bryce was on the opposite hash, and he threw it, and the ball just sailed a little too much. As a right-handed quarterback, that ball's going to sail a little more to your right. You want to pull through that crotch when you follow through so that ball can come down, stay in bounds, and it just sailed a little too much, but Coker did have a step.
Sam Martin to punt. Xavier Smith waits at his own 22. J.J. Jansen, the longest tenured Panther, snaps it away. Martin boots it downfield. Smith signals for a fair catch, bobbles it and makes it at the 18. We've seen a lot of players fight the lights here in Charlotte tonight. Sharon.
This defense going out there on a mission. Ashawn Robinson was just telling the guys, he's like, it's going to be on us to get it done. How bad do you want it? Got to dig deep. He's one of the guys that have been on a Super Bowl team. He's got experience in the playoffs. He's been preaching that all week long. You got to play your best football. It comes down to who's going to want it more. So he's been encouraging them, telling them what they can do if they just put their mind to it. So hopefully the defense is going to be able to get a stop here, get the ball back to our offense, and let Bryce go on his 7th game-winning drive of the season, Anish.
He's got 6. The most in a season was 7. That was the man to my right, Jake Delhomme. Ashawn Robinson jogging off the sideline. Matthew Stafford, at age 37, led the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns. He is one of the favorites for an MVP award, but the Panthers twice this season have made him look human. 1st down and 10 from the 19. Stafford camps under center. Hands it off. Corum right side, stutter step, and drives across the 20. Right on the numbers where he's tackled at the 23 by Roseboom. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. 7 minutes to go in regulation. Both teams with all 3 timeouts.
And now anytime under center for the Rams right now. Now is when they want to lean on that run game and get into that hard boot play action. So when they line up in this 13 personnel, look, let's see where the tight ends are. If they're deep off the ball, watch them coming back across the formation. If they're tight aligned on the ball, it's more of that duo wide zone look.
3 tight ends in the game. Nakua, the lone wide receiver. Play action pass. Stafford over the middle in traffic. Nakua makes a jumping catch at the 39-yard line of L.A. A gain of 16 and a 1st down. 6:20 to go in regulation. And a man down for Carolina.
Yeah, I think it's friendly fire. I think Claude Cherylus and J.C. Horn might have collided with each other as Matthew Stafford threw the in route to Nakua. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And J.C. got hit in the head. So he'll probably have to come out for a play. Hopefully it's just a play or so as he's down on the ground.
J.C. Horn did not play in the Week 13 win against L.A. out with a concussion. Merrig was suspended that game. Roseboom was out. Cherylus didn't play in that game. The Panthers were coming off a Monday night loss to San Francisco, flew cross country, short week, and they pulled one of the biggest shockers of the NFL season. Caleb Evans, who started that game for Carolina, comes off the bench. He'll take J.C. Horn's spot at least for a play.
And then he'll swap sides with Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson typically plays to the field. Now with JC out, Mike slides to the boundary, and Caleb will play to the field.
Cherylus out too. Bam Martin Scott takes his place. Stafford under center. Handoff, Corum tries the right side and gets lost in a nimbus cloud of defenders and offensive linemen. 2 flags come in behind the play.
Big hold on Bobby Brown here.
Holding, offense number 67. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Now that's going to be Justin Dedich. He's starting at right guard for the injured Kevin Dotson. It's going to back up L.A., and Luke, over the last few weeks where the Panthers have had some of their struggles defensively, they've given up too many big plays when they've had the opponent behind the chains. They can correct that, and this could end up being a huge spot that could change the game once again.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going to happen here, but you got to imagine they want to keep this clock running. So quick stuff, screens, some sort of draw game to get this clock rolling.
First down and 20 from the 29. 5:45 on the clock and ticking. Here's the snap. Stafford throws to Devontae Adams. It's broken up, incomplete by Mike Jackson. Came over the top to knock it away. Jackson tied for the NFL lead in passes defended. He has an interception today. He has been one of the great heists in Dan Morgan's brief career as GM. It's now 2nd and 20.
And that was such a technically sound play. He led with his left arm. Usually DBs put the other arm around the waist. He didn't. He had it away from the body, so we couldn't get this ticky-tack call. He's played outstanding this year.
Great play.
Gosh.
Stafford this season, including today, has thrown 9 picks, 3 against the Panthers. 2nd and 20 from the 29. Shotgun snap. Stafford rolling to his right, throws complete to Corum, breaks the tackle at the 30, and then dumped at the 32-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson among the Panthers in on the stop. It's now 3rd down and long, 5:20, and here comes the crowd.
Yeah, so what they've done typically in this situation right here, it's been deep in cuts from Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, or you got to be thinking some sort of screen, right? Get him some field position, try to pin us deep, but it's been screens and deep in cuts from these big receivers on the outside.
DJ Wanham has given Alec Jackson some problems if he can get to him.
3rd and 16 from the 33. Fans on their feet. Towels waving. Stafford back to throw. Short pass underneath. Caught by Corum across the 40. Tackled at the 42 by Nick Scott and Roseboom. Well shy of the marker. And the Panthers have them just where they want them. It's 4th down and 5. Evans will come on to punt. ETN goes back to return. And Bryce Young with a chance to put on Merlin's hat one more time.
Absolutely. Just a great job in zone coverage. They run 2 deep outs. 2 guys in the flat. Everybody's covered from deep to short and had to check that ball down.
Evans gets the stop. The kick is blocked. It's loose. It's on the ground. It doesn't matter who has it. It's Carolina football at the 30-yard line of L.A. Isaiah Simmons with the block. He recovers the ball. Special teams comes through for the Panthers.
And I'll tell you what, it's just a one-on-one matchup on Tanner Ingle on the backside. Isaiah Simmons is bigger, stronger, faster, better length, and he just wins off the edge, just straight up beats him, gets his hand on that ball and gets it blocked.
And he used that left hand. What great technique. Tracy Smith has to be proud as could be. He didn't try to dive. He had that left hand out there. What a play.
The Rams fired their special teams coach last month. They have been a disaster. Horrific on special teams. It rears its ugly head. The Panthers make the play. Down by 3. They begin at the Rams 31. It's a pistol set. Panthers in their 4-minute offense. Hubbard behind Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
RPO. McMillan makes the catch inside the 20. First down to the 14-yard line. A fake to Chuba, the quick pull. And the rookie McMillan with his 5th catch of the game. 1st and 10, Carolina, ball on the 14. And now the Panthers can take their time.
I'll tell you what, this play call in design is awesome. So they go motion with Jimmy Horn. It pulls the corner out. And then they go slide motion at when the ball gets snapped with Coker. And it just opens up a huge seam for T-Mac to run the slant.
1st down and 10 from the 14. 3:32 to go. Here's the snap. Chuba, inside handoff, feet churning, driving inside the 10. Gets a push from that Carolina offensive line all the way to the 8-yard line.
Take our time here. We got plenty of time, right? run this down. We have 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. You just don't want to give them the ball back with too much time.
And we have a first down. A first down is right here. It's at the 4-yard line, right past the 5, in between the 4 and the 5-yard line. We've got time. We've got time.
Bryce Young, 12 game-winning drives since coming into the league. That is the most of any player in that time span. The only players in Panther history with more game-winning drives, Jake Delhomme and Cam Newton, both in the building today. 2nd and 3 from the 7. Young camps under center. Fakes the toss, throws right side. That ball is tipped, and it's incomplete for Evans. Lake was closing quickly on Mitchell Evans. Panthers fortunate that is an incomplete pass, nothing more. It's now 3rd and 3 with 2:43 to go. We're not quite there yet, Jake, but field goal we know ties it.
Yeah, I think.
Is this 4-down territory for Carolina?
Man, I don't think it is. I think you got to tie it up. Now, our movement passes have not been good to us today, to be quite honest. I'm a little disappointed with that play call. I don't like our movement passes in that situation. I want to run it right at them.
3rd down and 3 from the 7. Trips to the left. It's McMillan wide left, then Leggett, then Coker. Hubbard the running back. Young out of the gun. Here's the snap. Bryce looking left, throws. Deep left corner of the end zone. Jalen Coker hauls it in for a touchdown, and the Panthers have the lead with 2:39 to go. Bryce Magic is real, and Coker has played the game of his life.
What a great throw by Bryce Young. We in a 3-receiver set. They ran something called dice, double in by the number 1 and number 2, and then a corner. That's the C in dice, the corner by Coker. And I'm telling you, we have the best vantage point the way we're looking at this. Bryce threw it up early with air, and Coker ran underneath it. This crowd is going nuts. It's a huge, huge extra point right here.
This would make it a 4-point game. Jansen the snap. Martin puts it down. Fitzgerald swings the leg. The crowd roars. The Panthers lead 31-27. Double-digit underdog. Been there, done that. The NFC South champions. Losing record. Boo-hoo. This Panther team has gotten toe-to-toe with LA. And Sharon, they are 2:39 away from advancing.
And they are going crazy down here in this stadium and also on the field. A lot of celebrating by Jalen Coker. Obviously that play set up by that tremendous block punt, Isaiah Simmons. He just joined the team late in this season, was able to just be taken along slowly. Coaches really worked with him, allowed him to learn the defense. He said he really appreciates the fact that he's only having to play safety and not have to play linebacker like he's done most of the rest of his career. But also on special teams, though, the coaches love, they say he has elite athleticism on special teams. Made 2 huge plays tonight already earlier on a punt return, and then now with that block punt, that was just absolutely outstanding. So this Panther team fired up right now, and Isaiah Simmons has a lot to do with it.
In week 13, it was 31-28, Carolina over LA. Nobody gave this team a chance to beat LA twice. They're on the verge, but the Rams have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. With Martin holding, Fitzgerald kicks it away. Rivers fields, far side 7. Up across the 20, far sideline 25, and run out of bounds shy of the 30. Now, Claude Sherrillis runs back out defensively. Let's see if J.C. Horn runs out. Horn was in the tent, so was Sherrillis. And can Carolina ride this crowd? Sherrillis now coming off the field.
Looks like a Caleb Evans in the game at the field corner.
And you got to imagine the Rams are going to go with him. He's lined up with Nakua. Matthew Stafford is in the gun. Parkinson wide right, trips to the left. Shotgun snap. Quick slant. Nakua makes the catch at the 37-yard line. That ball came out weird.
It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. I was hoping it would be tipped high enough.
Instead, it's a gain of about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 36. Rams going quickly. Panthers slow to get lined up. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. That's a quick throw. Adams makes the catch at the 45 of LA. It's a first down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Catch your breath. It's the type of tension that locks the human throat. 2 minutes to go. Panthers lead by 4. Can they hang on?
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See Ya Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
This is Coach Dave Canales. More Panthers football is on the way, exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
If you want wellness wherever, that's delivered with great website manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Injury update for a couple of guys here on the defense. J.C. Horn has been ruled out of the game. He is in the concussion protocol. Of course, he missed 2 games last month, including the Rams game, because of a concussion. Claudin Cherilus was checked out for a concussion, but he has been cleared and is back in the game. Turk Wharton, though, has been ruled out of the game with a hamstring injury. That's something he's been dealing with all season long, missed multiple games. He is out for the rest of this game as well. So a bit of a depleted defense here going into this final stand, Anish.
Bloodied and hopefully still bowed. 2 minutes left. Rams with the ball at their own 46. Luke, we saw what the Saints did in that Week 15 game. Is there a lesson learned from the end of that game?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to communication, and it's going to be ultra important playing at home with this energy in this crowd. Hand signals, hand gestures, eye contact. We cannot rely on vocal cues to make sure we're on the same page. Hand gestures, signs, eye contact. We all got to be on the same page.
Stafford is in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from his own 46. Kyron Williams off his left hip. Here's the snap. It's a twist. Throws right side. Adams makes the catch on the numbers and taken down by Shaw Smith-Wade at the 48 of Carolina. 1:50 on the clock. 2nd down coming up for LA. It's a gain of 6 on the play.
You got to get lined up.
1:40 on the clock. Stafford in the gun. Rams want to go quickly. Chest high snap. Quick throw over the middle. He's got Nakua inside the 35. Bulldozes to the 30-yard line. A gain of 18. And a 1st down for LA. 1:25 on the clock. Rams down 4. They need a touchdown, not using any timeouts. 1:20 and ticking. And now they're taking their time. Stafford calling everybody in a mock huddle. Barks out his directions to Williams. The crowd revs its engine. Belt tie snap. Stafford in the pocket. Fires a strike. Dropped by Adams at the 20-yard line. Good throw by Stafford. And the sure-handed Adams, who leads the NFL in touchdown catches, a future Hall of Famer, drops it. So 2nd and 10. 1:04 on the game clock. The Panthers up by 4.
Here's just something to think about right here. Stafford's thrown the ball 40 times. 31 of them have gone to Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. So we just got to use our brain here and think, where's this ball going?
In fact, no other wide receiver has been targeted. Trips right. Stafford now comes to the line. Barks out an audible. Play clock at 6, at 5, at 4, at 3. Stafford the snap. Here's the blitz. The throw complete. Right side. And a 1st down across the 20-yard line. That's a catch for Mumfield, the rookie out of Pittsburgh. It's a 1st down at the 19-yard line. 50 seconds and ticking. Panthers nursing that 4-point lead. 45 seconds. Stafford again in the gun. Takes the snap. Four-man rush, throws down the right side, contested. Parkinson makes the catch for a touchdown inside the right pylon on the far sideline, and the Rams take a 33-31 lead with 38 seconds.
All right, 3 timeouts.
Now they may look at this. We'll take another look, but it looked like Parkinson did get both feet in. Question was, did he go out of bounds before he got in? But I think this is going to stand.
Yeah, 3 timeouts, 38 seconds. We're going to need a field goal. We're going to need a field goal. So plans on the sideline. Look, they drove down the field. Stafford's elite.
Okay.
Chunk. We got here's our answer.
Bryce Young high-fived the defense as they came off. And now Mevis, this is a big point after. 39 for 39 in the regular season on extra points. The Panthers blocked a punt already. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. Mevis with the kick. It is up. It is good. 34-31. The Rams lead by 3. 38 seconds to go. Do the Panthers have one more cardiac moment in them?
I hope so, and I want to be a part of it, right? 38 seconds, 3 timeouts. Anxious to see if they kick it into the end zone to get it at the 35-yard line, or if they try to get it up and we can have an opportunity to return, because you get time run off the clock if they do kick it inside.
I asked Tracy Smith, the special teams coordinator of the Panthers, about this a few weeks ago. What's the philosophy? And he said, if you feel your defense is getting the stops, you'll kick it out of the end zone and kick it to the 35. If the faith in your defense maybe isn't as strong, a lot of times you might try to get it in the landing zone and run some time off. The Rams have given up 31 points. I think if they can, they're going to try to make the Panthers return this.
I would think that's the same thing, because you're going to burn some more time off the clock, and every second is so precious right now.
The flip side of it, the Rams' coverage units have been atrocious this season. Evans with a 2-yard approach, and the ball falls off the tee, and so Mevis runs off the sideline. He will be the holder. So Mevis, the kicker, serves as the holder. The punter handles the kickoff. Ethan Evans, a North Carolina native. Evans standing on the near hash of the 32. Line drives this kick. It's fielded by Etienne at the 5. He's got the 10. He's got the 20. 25. Cuts it near sideline. Stiff arm and gets out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. It took 6 seconds off the clock. 32 seconds on the clock. 3 timeouts in the holster. Bryce Young walks into the huddle. The contrast in quarterbacks so evident today. Stafford, 37 years old. Twilight of his career. Number 1 pick back in 2009. Bryce Young, number 1 pick back in 2023. The career just getting started. It's still dawn, but a chance for a marquee moment here in the postseason. Young is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tremble now with a slight motion. Here's the snap. It's a 4-man rush. Bryce is flushed, rolling left, off his back foot, takes a hit and chucks it out of bounds, incomplete. Cam Curl was the closest player. He was a Ram. Young was out of the pocket. Ball crossed the line of scrimmage, so not grounding. It's 2nd down and 10. 7 seconds ran off, so 25 seconds. You got the 3 timeouts, so the middle of the field is open.
That's what we tried to do right there. We tried to run a deep end cut with Jalen Coker, tried to get Jimmy Horn to clear it out. Just too much inside pressure off the edge by Byron Young there.
Ryan Fitzgerald's career long is 57, so if the Panthers can get it to about the 40 of LA, he'll have a chance. That's about 32 yards. Here's the snap. Young out of the gun. Chased by Verse, rolling to his left. Eyes upfield. Bryce throws over the middle, incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Coker was the intended target. 17 seconds on the clock, and the issue on the last 2 plays, it's taken up a lot of time off the clock. 32 seconds when the drive started. Now down to 17. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and Bryce is having to get out the pocket. I'd love to see it to try attack somewhat of the middle of the field. The first play, they dropped the safety in to play like a robber coverage, so I would have preferred for us to try to go outside. On that play, they left the void in the middle of the field. I'd like to see if we could have just kind of attacked that area, because we got to get some yards.
Coker, part of a trips look to the left. He's got 134 yards on 9 catches. McMillan wide right. Young the snap. In the pocket, throws deep down the left side, incomplete for Jimmy Horn, who made a lunging effort at the 45-yard line. 12 seconds on the clock. It is 4th down and 10. It is 4th down and the season.
Yeah, it's fourth in the season. Listen, they're rushing 4. They're having some games up front. It's just we're not getting much separation. Bryce not having the most time in the pocket to get rid of it.
22 years ago on this day from this yard line, you found Steve Smith for a game-winning touchdown against the Rams in the divisional round in St. Louis. Ball on the 31, 4th and 10, and a timeout by L.A.
Los Angeles takes its first time out of the half, 30 seconds.
Well, here we are, Jake, 4th and 10, 12 seconds to go. You've got the ball at the 31. I think ideally you're hoping if you get the first down, you call a timeout, and then maybe one more play to give you a chance in field goal range. You kind of need to get 2 plays here in 12 seconds.
No, and I think you can because we have the timeouts in our back pocket. We have all 3 available. I think we have to hit some type of seam, something over the middle. We can get something like that, a back shoulder. If they want to kind of trail us in man and play some type of 2-man technique or kind of a trail and rob the middle of the field, hit somebody in the seam, a back shoulder. We get down, we take a timeout, we get us another play, and we regroup. But we got to move forward. I mean, this is it.
Don't sleep on Jimmy Horn. He's the fastest receiver on the field, lined up slot left. Coker and McMillan on the outside. Young is in the shotgun. Rams rush 4. Bryce in the pocket, throws down the field, dropped by Horn, and the game is over. Horn coming on a deep cross, could not hang on to it at the shoestrings at the 45. And that's how the season ends for Carolina. Valiant effort for the Panthers. They got beat in the end by a Hall of Fame quarterback in an MVP season. The Rams scored with 38 seconds left, and LA will kneel it down. There's 7 seconds to go. Yes, the Panthers have all 3 timeouts, but barring a fumble on a kneel down, this is all but over.
Yeah, and when you're watching that play over and over again, Jimmy Horn's going from left to right, and he ran away from Quentin Lake. And if Bryce could have able to get a little bit more on it. Now, listen, Jimmy needs to catch that football first and foremost. But, man, if Bryce could have got a little more on it, you could have him kind of running away and running towards the sideline.
And I'm not sure there's anybody on the field that can catch Jimmy Horn. Stafford in victory formation from the Panther 28 takes the knee and kneels down at the 30. The clock runs out, and that does it. A season in which the Panthers grew leaps and bounds. A season in which the Panthers won the NFC South and won the division. While it ends today in heartbreak with a close loss to the Rams in the wild card round, Jake and Luke, I think we all know that more than anything today felt not like an ending, as painful as it is right now, but as a beginning.
I hope so. I think we saw growth this year. We saw youth. And we saw ourselves. I think we learned a little bit about ourselves. I think this game taught us a lot more. But it's hard, man. Year in and year out, it's hard. I like some of the young guys we have and see how we can move forward. This team will never be the same, right? And that's the hard part about the final game. It'll never be the same. We're going to lose guys to free agency. We're going to get guys be released. There'll be a new free agent class come in. There'll be a new draft class come in. And I like the direction we're going. It's just on a day like today and the way we played, and it's hard to think about it right now, right? It's just that's the hard part. I want to remember the good times and where we're going, but gosh, playoff football, it's special, and it's tough when it's over.
Luke, the bitter pill is they were right there. And since the first quarter, early second quarter, when maybe the jitters got out of the way, for the bulk of this game, the Panthers were the better team.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of nailed it right there, Nish. The jitters early in the game, you had the 2 turnovers in the first half and the short field after the turnover on downs on the first drive of the game for us. And the margin is so small in the NFL.